Okay, we are live. There we go. So yes, I do see someone jumped in, which is awesome. Basically, we're just starting right now. So hopefully everybody can hear me. We'll get a few more folks in here. So it's kind of like a surprise little live stream. I really wasn't intending on doing one right now, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to do one. I haven't done one in a little bit, so let's do a live stream. What's going on, everybody? Yep. How's it going, the Shape Studios? What's going on, buddy? Horror Film Productions. Quicksilver A. Ben 78. What's going on, man? Yeah, so Big Hush was doing a live stream earlier, and I was in his live stream for most of it, and then I chimed in toward the end. And but yeah, it was nice nice that he was doing a live stream, and I'm like, shit, I haven't done a live stream in a while. Let me just do a live stream. But I wanted to wait till his live stream was over so you guys can actually watch mine. That'd be, because that'd be terrible. Moses Armas, how's it going? Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate that. Mo makes hockey masks. What's up? Yeah. 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 I crashed Big Hush's live stream, but no, I was actually watching it for a while, and I wasn't going to chime in or anything. I was just waiting until he was coming to the conclusion of his stream, and then I jumped in. So what's going on, everybody? How's it going? A lot of new names here, which is super awesome. I greatly appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoyed the part 7 costume. I just got to answering everybody's comments today. There was like 200 something comments, and I'm like, oh my God. So I spent like an hour and some change responding to everybody's comments. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the costume. I do have it in the back here. We can look at it. We can talk about it if you want. What are you going to be doing for Halloween? I'm not sure. I'm actually going to be going camping here real soon, and I may extend my camping stay through Halloween. I may just be in the woods. So yeah, I decided I'm right over on the ground right here. There's a large black bag. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's actually my brand new tent I bought. So, and I got a new tent stove, and some buddies of mine, we're going to go camping. We're going to head up to the mountains, and bro, it's going to be freaking cold. It's going to be so cold up there. I already know this, but you know what? It's awesome. It's awesome. That's what I love. Oh, okay. So Kyrian. So if you guys don't know, Kyrian Blood or Camp of Blood 05 was one of the winners of the giveaway that I did a little while ago. And you got your figure already. Awesome. Okay. I'm glad you got it. I was getting ready to message you guys to see if you guys have received your gifts yet or your prizes, because it has been a little while and I mailed that stuff off. So I'm glad you got it. Okay. Mike Jordan, what's going on, buddy? Welcome. I do horror film production. Oh, you do? We may have to go check some of that out. Jason Voorhees, I stabbed myself with a pencil. Why? I hate pencils and I hate myself. It's funny, I got a pencil right here. Don't stab yourself. I'm assuming it was probably by accident, but okay. This is from Shadows Mortal Kombat. Hey, CS5, can you read this? Yep. I'm getting a part 4 mask. Should I hold on? Whoa. Should I get from your store? If not, I'll get one from Target. Probably get one from Target right now. I'm not everything that I've made, I've sold completely out. And I'm working on, I got 2 up here that I'm working on, and I'll guarantee you those are going to be sold instantly. So once I'm done with these 2 ones, I don't know if I'm going to make any more for Halloween, because by the time I get done making them and you guys order them, it's going to be after Halloween by the time you get them. So yeah, it's crazy. Like, I just sell them so fast. And I mean, there's a guy in town, he sells them for me. And so I made a bunch for him, and I sold all of those instantly. And those actually bought my new tent that I have down here, and they bought my camp stove for me, or my tent stove. So yeah. So yeah, I got those 2 that I'm going to make, and I'm going to put them online as soon as I'm done. I'm hoping to have them done by Monday. I'm hoping Monday they should be up there, and it's a part 6 and a Freddy versus Jason mask. So yeah. The FB9, hey, CS5, great news. Filming for Cruel Winter has officially begun. Nice. Awesome. I want to check that out when you guys are done. And yes, I did watch Never Hike in the Snow. That was really good. If you guys have not seen that, go watch Never Hike in the Snow. It's like 30 minutes long. It is super awesome. There's a lot of throwbacks to part 6 in there. And for you guys that have seen it already, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And I loved it. I thought it was really good. I know they're making another one. I was really hoping it was longer, but I know they're doing another one. So I can't wait. I cannot wait, dude. It's going to be so awesome. Andrew Ridgway, what is going on, buddy? Samuel Nedham. Am I saying that correctly? Jason X costume. So I'm gonna do like a poll or a video or something, and I'll put it out there. There's a stupid fly in here. I'll put it out there, then I'll let you guys vote on what the next costume I'm gonna make. If it's gonna be the pre-Uber Jason X, Freddy versus Jason. A lot of you guys have been messaging me asking for the MKX, the Mortal Kombat X Jason. I would love to do that one also. A ton of them are for Savini Jason and stuff. So I'll make a video or I'll do a poll or something or whatever, and you guys will vote on that. So yeah. So I'm thinking probably, I don't know, maybe Monday. I should do a video on that. So that might be kind of good, or it might be kind of good. That might be kind of cool. And it'll be good for me to know which costume to make next. So yeah. Eli Smith, what's up? I just woke up. So did I, basically. No, I was watching Big Hush's live stream. So now what? What's up, Pimp? What's up, Play? How you doing, man? I think I know who this is. And I'm not going to say in case I'm wrong, but I have a good idea who that is. So how you doing, buddy? Just talking about camping. Captain Fun, what's up? How's it going, buddy? I actually should change my name to Jason. I'm that level of stupid because it's like I should change my name to Jason Voorhees because like why not, right? Nah. Oh, Hotel Hell. Okay, have you guys had a chance to see Hotel Hell? So Mike Jordan, my moderator and friend, he suggested like a costume, and he's like, "Boy, you got to check out that costume." And I'm like, "What costume?" From Hotel Hell. Never heard of it. And so he sent me a screenshot, and it's basically, I mean, you can see like I got the Kenny Rydell shirt in the back. It's basically that shirt with Jason Part 2's coveralls or overalls, and with a giant pig head. And he's got a chainsaw. And I went, "Oh my God, that is the greatest costume I've ever seen in my life. I have to make that." And so he's like, "Do you got to watch the movie?" So I watched the movie. And by the way, the movie actually is free on YouTube. If you just go onto YouTube and type in Hotel Hell, the movie 1980, I think is what it was, it'll pop up. It'll have the entire movie, and then it'll have subtitles in Portuguese. Don't worry about the subtitles. But you watch the movie. Now, the movie it's made in the 1980s, so of course it's whatever, right? As far as its quality. The quality's the filming quality is low, obviously, because it was made 1980. The acting was shit, but the guy who played Farmer Vincent, I don't remember his real name. He was by far the most exceptional part of that entire movie. Like his acting was really good. I mean, he's an old school actor anyways. Like he did a lot of like movies like from the 50s or 60s or whatever it was. And bro, like he nailed that movie. The sheriff in the movie, his like little brother, the stupid fly is pissing me off. The sheriff who's the little brother in the movie, he's like a super rapey freaking douchebag kind of guy. And I didn't care at all for him, but they wanted you to like give a shit about him. Nah, that guy was dumb. And then the girl, Terry, I remember her name. She's a cutie. And she was like super stupid and super forgiving. So like, I really didn't buy it at all. But overall, the movie was kind of shit, but then it was good at the same time. It's not one of those movies that it's so bad it's good, because it's not aware it's a bad movie. It's like a shitty movie, but I enjoyed watching it. Does that sound weird? So yeah, Hotel Hell. And toward the very end right there, you get to see the pig costume and with the chainsaw and stuff, which was a very stupid fight scene, but it was probably the most action packed of the entire movie was that scene. And when Mike Jordan mentioned that movie to me in that costume, I immediately have to make that costume. I have to make that costume. So yeah. But yeah, if you get a chance to watch Hotel Hell from, it's like 1980 or whatever, watch it if you have nothing else to do. Like seriously, it's a very shitty movie, but you'll enjoy watching it because like it's so out there, it's so weird. It's like you think it's this and then it's that, and then like they do this weird other shit, and I'm like, what are they doing? But then it kind of makes sense, I guess. I don't know. It's whatever. So yeah, get a chance. Hotel Hell, 1980. All right, let me get to a few comments here. Yeah, it's a super cheesy slasher is. I guess it's considered a slasher movie because of the violence that's in it. But it doesn't treat itself like it's a slasher film. It treats itself like more of like it tries to be a comedy, but it's not funny. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. And it's not self-aware that I found. I mean, I watched it and I went, it's not self-aware that it's a slasher movie because there's like 3 different genres. It's like this weird, almost paranormal type of thing, comedy slash slasher. I don't understand what they were trying to do with it. And I did look at some behind the scenes stuff. This fly is really bothering me. I did watch some behind the scene stuff on it. And I guess the director that did the movie, he didn't really want to do a slasher film unless he could inject some comedy into it. And so they agreed, but it wasn't funny. It was like, and some of it was super cringy. I don't know. And it wasn't even like, oh God, I don't know. But yeah, get a chance to watch it. Please watch it. This is from Michael Voorhees. I made a custom Roy Burns mask. Hold on, I gotta scroll back up. A custom Roy Burns mask, and the head strap isn't that good. What kind of strap for the mask should I go with? So let me see if I think I got some strapping material here. Hold on. So a lot of the straps that come with the masks, I typically just throw away or I store them. There's a box down here. You can see there's a black box. I just put them in there and like sometimes I'll use them for something or, you know, whatever. But the strapping that I normally use for when I'm making a mask is, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's called Dritz. This is a 1-inch non-roll elastic. A lot of the times I use 3/4 inch, but this is what I use right here. Now, Dritz, if you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. I buy this at Walmart. It's a couple of bucks. Honestly, it's really not that expensive. And it's a huge roll. And I mean, super stretchy and it's tough and durable. It does have those lines in it because it's elastic. It's not designed for a hockey mask. But I tell you what though, I've never had a problem with this material. I've used it on every mask I've ever done. And I've been nothing but satisfied. I should get a sponsorship from them because I buy so much of that shit. So yeah, never hike in the snow. Great. Loved it. It was awesome. It was super awesome. All right, let me get to a few more of these questions here. Whoa. No, I did not listen to Juice WRLD yet. I'm not a big fan of using real leather. I really don't. I have used some. Somebody had mentioned some vinyl, and so I've used some vinyl, and that actually works pretty good. But it's still, I like having the stretchy aspect of it. So now, if I was making I mean, you guys know me. I'm never like 100% movie accurate with anything that I do. I try to come close, but if I was like, I'm gonna make a legit movie accurate something, well, yes, I'd use leather in a heartbeat. And I mean, it's easy to go down and I can, cause like the Goodwill, besides vinyl, they also have leather belts and I can pick those up for like $2 a piece at my Goodwill. And, you know, whatever colors that are coming in, you typically like tan or they do got some darker ones, but, yeah, I would go down that road because they're already used, already worn, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of leather. And I mean, I get a lot of shit for that. A lot of people comment like on my videos, you didn't use leather. I don't give a shit. You ever wore leather? It has no give. Like it has to fit your head perfectly. And like when I sell stuff like on my store, I can't put leather straps on there. It ain't gonna fit people. I have to use elastic. Therefore, it could fit different shapes of heads, man. So, but yeah, I mean, if I was making something totally legit, like, movie accurate, of course I'd use leather. Why wouldn't I? Captain Fawn, I made a part 6 costume video. You did? Ooh, I might have to subscribe to you and check that out. Yeah, so I was going to actually have the computer set up. So therefore we can do like the channel shout outs and stuff. But I go through my Elgato and it allows me to do that. And my Elgato does not freaking work anymore. It's reading all sorts of error codes and I've gotten all the updates. I've went through the support and they basically said, "Oh, get all the updates." I'm like, "I did." They're like, "Oh, reset yours." I did. Do this. I did do that because I went to your forum first to see what was the issue, and they have no idea why it doesn't work. And so I went on to YouTube and I checked it out. Everybody has the same problem. I'm like, okay, well, so I got to wait for that to get resolved unless a patch comes out and fixes it, because it's a $160 tool that I cannot use, and I absolutely hate that. I hate wasting money. You guys know how cheap I am, for crying out loud. But the joyous thing is, you guys watching my videos and liking them and subscribing and sharing all of the stuff that you guys do for my channel. It brings me money, through ad revenue, or I sell masks or whatever. So I can buy stuff like that to make these experiences better. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Hacker Slash? Welcome, buddy. How's it going, man? Glad you can join us. So yeah, and this thing, like I'll show you. I got it plugged in. I'll unplug it real quick. But, did I just shut something off? Oh, it's on my computer. Okay. So this is my Elgato HD60S. So this is specifically designed to stream, and the plugs are off of it. And, I spent $160 on this, and it worked for, I don't know. I used it on a lot of my gaming streams. So it works out really, really well. When it does work, it works great. And then I got all the updates for it, and then now it does not work at all. And it's super fucking pissing me off. I didn't mean to cuss, but I'm so mad because I hate wasting my money. So if you guys have had any issues with your Elgatos or your capture cards or your streaming devices that is reading like an error code 50, or sorry, error code 500, let me know what you guys did to resolve that, because I went down the entire gambit of troubleshooting and everybody's solves on YouTube, and none of that worked for me. So I don't know. And I know it's not my computer, because like it's worked 40 other times before and more. And I've even recorded footage with this. So I don't know. All right. Did I like the Prowler? I liked the kills because Savini did the kills, or Tom Savini, I should say, did all of the practical effects for the kills. It was a throwaway movie. That movie, I wasn't intrigued enough. And I think like when I watch a horror movie like that, I'm not comparing it to anything else, because each horror movie has their own thing. There was no structure or no substance to it. It was literally like, now a lot of the Friday the 13th movies are very similar in that sense, that they have no structure. It's rinse and repeat. You have a few gems in the middle of that mix it up, and they change some of the storyline a little bit, or they interject more character development. So you're like, oh shit, this is like a real deal, But the Prowler was very copy and paste kind of movie that I felt. I mean, my buddy watched it and he was all like, bro, that was actually a pretty good slasher movie. And I'm like, fucking really? And so we talked about it, and him and I actually got into a discussion, and we're like, dude, we should do a podcast. Like, we could have a podcast and we could watch a whole, slasher movie and then just talk about it. And he's like, I'm on board. So I don't know what we might do a podcast, but we watched the movie, and yeah, I wasn't impressed I did like the kills. I thought the kills were pretty good. Did I see Never Hike in the Snow? Hell yeah. Good. That was so awesome. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch it after the live stream. Go watch it. It was great, man. Let's see. Hold on a second. Hack and Slash. Elgato HD60 is a solid capture card. You're absolutely correct. I just don't have a PS4. Yeah, PS4 does have an internal record and a streaming thing already set up in it, which is super badass. And I like my Elgato because it gives me so much versatility for overlays. I can adjust a lot of settings on it. Now, you guys do remember, some of you may or may not remember, but I did stream a little bit with the PlayStation 4's streaming broadcasting thing that they had on there. And I did that once because I got a PlayStation 4 camera also. And that worked out fine. I enjoyed that. I thought it was pretty good. Xbox is a little more different because that's why I bought the capture card, was to do that with Xbox and whatever else I wanted to do. The thing was, is Xbox doesn't have a direct streaming to YouTube, but I did a workaround. If I go through Twitch and then go through Aircast will stream it to YouTube. So I don't know, I might do some PlayStation streaming again just because it has the built-in feature already on it. So I might be doing that real soon because I want to get back into streaming some games. I do miss it. I've been so busy making masks this season, and I haven't put a lot on Etsy because I've been selling them locally. Because a lot of people, especially end of September, beginning of October, dude, I'm selling 10 masks a week. And so that's crazy, crazy work. I'd show you my workshop here. It is a freaking train wreck. It is so messy right now. And it's because look at this clutter. Look at this is terrible. I mean, dude, Freddie back here ain't got no freaking pants on. Don't ask me why, but it's just the way it works, man. It's like, I just been so busy. I've been working on Freddy stuff, and it's just like, damn, dude. Is this the reaction live stream? Maybe. I react to a lot of stuff, but what you're specifying is no, because my Elgato doesn't work. So, because I run my second computer through this, and then it runs through YouTube. Therefore, I can have two monitors. So one computer can be accessing what you guys do, and the other computer, you guys can see what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm trying to get this fixed. I'm trying to get the workaround on this so we can do these reacts. I love those reaction videos where I get to go to you guys' channel and watch the most cringiest crap ever. Like, you guys, I do cringy shit. I mean, let's not beat around the bush. A lot of my stuff is super cringe, right? Like, I'm in freaking costumes dancing around in my freaking backyard over here. And, it's ridiculous. My neighbor's out there. Hey, what are you doing? I'm like, dude, bro, I'm filming, man. I'm like, I might release the behind the scenes stuff on that. My dogs are all coming up, fucking with me and stuff. But it's like, I do the most cringiest crap ever. But then I get to go to your guys' channel. I forget what it's like to be kind of new to YouTube and releasing videos. Oh, dude, it's the mega cringe. Like, it's so cringe, bro. I'm laughing and I'm embarrassed to watch your shit sometimes, but it's like, I did the same stuff. I still do that shit now. You know, I still go out there and I dance around in costumes and whatever, like a moron, pretend like I'm killing people and shit. You're so stupid. But yeah, dude. Jason or Michael Myers, who is better? That all depends. As far as a group of, the franchises, I prefer the Friday the 13th franchise more so. And this is from Kane Curry. So, in my personal opinion, and you guys have every right to disagree, and if you guys didn't disagree, something's wrong. In my opinion, there is more bad Halloween movies than there is bad Friday the 13th movies. So it's one of those deals. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, as of late, the Halloween movies, like the 2018 Halloween, I loved it. It was great. And I'm hoping, Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends, I think is what the last one's going to be called. I'm hoping those are excellent. I'm almost going to guarantee they're going to be awesome. I'm hoping that revitalizes that franchise. And the 2018 movie has already done that. But on a which franchise or which franchise is better, I prefer Friday the 13th. As far as a more like a cooler killer, Michael is a cool killer. Does that sound weird? I prefer Jason's brutality and physical just presence, because Jason's, I don't know, it's just something about him, the way he kills, it's more fan service, to where Michael is more, he's not methodical, he's apathetic. It's just, I kill, and then sometimes it's a quick step, sometimes it's, it is what it is, or I get drowned or something, but there's not emotion behind it. So it's more of a cool type of kill. Jason's more of a, I'm going to wreck your day kind of a killer. So I think the Friday the 13th franchise has more better movies in it. So, Blue Inferno 29. I love your videos and cost cut Jason's. Thank you so much. Now, I do want to give credit where credit is due. Now, when I was talking about doing these cost cut costume tutorial videos. They weren't called cost cut costume tutorial videos. That name was actually given by one of the moderators here, Hack and Slash. He's actually the guy who came up with that name. And as soon as he said that name, boom, I was like, I know exactly what series I need to do. And so a lot of the credit to those costumes actually go to Hack and Slash for one, creating that name. That name is like synonymous. Welcome to CS5's Cost Cut Costume Tutorials. And I do better when I'm doing the voiceover because I do it like 6 times and I pick the best one. But he's the one that came up with that name. And I derived all of those videos off of that name. And so he gets the credit. Now, am I going to give him any money? No. Sorry, Hack and Slash. But you are going to get my respect. You are going to get promotion. And hopefully we can send some subscribers your direction. But yeah, he is the reason why that series pretty much exists. So everybody thank Hack and Slash. He's one of my moderators. And if you're not subscribed to his channel, please go subscribe to his channel. Honestly, you're not going to be disappointed. I do enjoy watching his streams. I don't get a chance to watch all of his streams, but I do get a chance to put his streams on while I'm working on like a costume or a mask, and I get to relax and kind of just like unwind while I'm working. So yes. So thank you, Hack and Slash. There's a lot of messages being held because you're putting naughty words. And there you go. Thank you, Hack and Slash. So if you guys aren't aware what the power of moderators do, moderators have the ability to silence your spam. So if you guys are spamming stupid shit, if you're spamming spam, the moderators will give you some warnings, and then they're gonna calm you down for a little bit. So because I can't keep track of all of them, so that's why we got moderators. So thank you, moderators, for handling that. Because spam and stupid crap, all it does is it hurts everybody watching the stream. So Bad Guidance, what's up? How's it going, buddy? We've been going for like not even a half an hour yet. I'm not sure on how long the stream is going to go for. It was just one of those spur of the moment things. I was in the house and Big Hush was doing a live stream. He was making a mask. And the funny thing is like, I don't know, a month ago or whatever, maybe even longer, I'm all like, man, I should really do a live stream where I just make a mask. What do you guys think? Like start to finish. You guys are like, that's the greatest idea ever. And I'm like, yeah. And I never did it. I kept putting it off. And the next thing I know, I got a notification. Hey, Big Hush is doing a live stream where he's making a mask start to finish. And I'm like, good for him. Good for Big Hush. So I sat and watched his live stream. And then as soon as his live stream was over, I started my live stream because I wasn't going to do my live stream when he was doing his. Come on now. That's terrible. Oh, shit. Nobody would come over here and watch my shit. They'd be like, CS5 side. You like, Big Hush is working. Like, we're going to watch his shit, man. Yeah, I get it. I know. Oh, man. CS5, favorite Michael Myers mask. I like the 2018. Like, by far, that 2018 is probably the best looking mask. Hate me if you want to, but I love the 2007 Rob Zombie Michael Myers mask. I love that one. That one's just awesome. The movie is, it is what it is. I thought the movie was good if there was no other Halloween movies. I thought the movie was good, but knowing that there's other Halloween movies and knowing what I know about Michael Myers, I didn't like the fact that they gave Michael Myers like a pathetic, sad background, which led him to this. No, I like my Michael Myers mysterious and just savage. So, but I do like the Michael Myers mask from the 2007 Rob Zombie Halloween, the 2018 Halloween, obviously the original, the OG Halloween. That came out in like 78, right? That one was dope. Even the part 2, which is the same as the part 1, except it's a different actor portraying Michael Myers. I like that mask too, but yeah, man. The part 4 mask, it wasn't gross. It was too different. And all the rest of the masks were just too different. And it really throws it off when you're so used to this is how Michael Myers looks. Now with Jason, you can say the same thing, right? You're like, well, his mask is different every single movie. Well, that's true. You're 100% correct. And I don't like all of them, but it's one of those things where you can make the same argument there. So I'm not going to knock anybody for either agreeing or disagreeing. So, but yeah, I do like the 2018 and the 2007. Loved it. The part 2 Rob Zombie, Halloween part 2 Rob Zombie was fucking trash. Um, in my opinion, I thought it was fucking trash. The reason why is because not that the mask itself was trash, but the design of it was trash because you could see more of the guy's face, of Michael Myers' face. I did not like that. I absolutely hated that. Again, you guys can think differently, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. But my Michael is completely covered. You know, that's my Michael. Jason, it's guaranteed you're going to see his face at some point in the movie. Yeah, he's like, you know, when is he going to show his face? When is he going to show its face? Oh, he showed his face. Oh, Jason, you're gross. Oh my God. You know, one of those deals. Will I be doing an Uber Jason from the future? Maybe. If I do, I mean, so if you, this is from Antonio Sanchez. So if you guys have been obviously following me, my costumes have gotten a little bit better. Like every costume's a little bit better, a little bit better. And then finally I'm getting a nice rhythm as far as like on how to create costumes and make costumes. So like I'm a lot more confident. Like if I wanted to make, say, like the 2009 Jason or the Freddy versus Jason or the pre-Uber Jason, I'm a lot more confident in doing those. As far as an actual Uber Jason, that would have to be made out of foam. Like the mask would have to be made out of foam. I could probably do the head. The body would have to be made out of foam. I mean, I could probably get a muscle suit and like paint it or something. It would look garbage. I don't know. If I do, bro, it's gonna be like way down the line. I don't know. I don't think I'm that skilled at all, honestly. So I mean, my skill is getting a little bit better. Team Cancer Stick, thanks, bro. My skill is the Chad costume. I know. I'm trying to pick and choose when I'm gonna upload these costumes because like the part 7 costume is getting some really good steam right now, and I'm watching my analytics and they're climbing. So like YouTubers know this. So you watch your analytics on a video, and when your video is climbing, you let it go. I mean, right before it starts to peak down, you get another video out. Therefore, it can continue to climb. That may not work for everybody, but it works great for my channel. So I'm going to let the build on the part 7 costume kind of go up a bit more. And I mean, it's been out for like a day 2. Is this day 2? When did I release it? Thursday night. So this is 48 hours later. So 48 hours later, and I'm pushing how many views? Like 11,000, 12,000 views on it right now. Oh, I got a phone right here. I probably should have just looked at my phone. I'm at 12,000 views on it right now. And you guys can't see what I'm seeing, but I'm checking my analytics. And okay. Yeah, and everything's increasing. So like the view count is increasing. I'm at 12,500 and some change. Right. Okay. And it's increased 10% over the last hour. The average view duration has increased by over 5 minutes. So it's one of those things that I gotta let it climb. It's very important. Especially a YouTuber when they're looking at their videos to determine like when's the next one going to be released. But the Chad outfit, it's already done. The Chad outfit's already completed. I just gotta do the filming. So that's all I gotta do. And I gotta wait for it. So okay. See here. Thank you, moderators, for handling business in here. Let's see here. Did you see my part 6? There's a lot of bad guidance. There's a lot of part 6s out there. I want to say, yeah, I probably did. I'm probably not so much. I get a lot of notifications, and I'm not trying to make an excuse. That is a pure fact. But I you know what? Let me go through my subscriber list and bad guidance. I'll check it out for sure. I love checking out your guys' costumes. That's the thing, because it's like, I mean, I probably had no bearing on that at all, and that's not what I'm trying to go after. But it's like, I want to see like how you guys make them, like, because like I get kind of stuck in my methods, and like it's nice to see other people. I'm like, oh, I never thought about doing that, or that's a good idea. So like I like watching your guys' stuff to get ideas, honestly. Can you make a Pennywise costume? This is from Jacob Falconer. Maybe. I don't know if it'll be $25, but So I gotta weigh the cost because I know like some costumes I could purchase for less than $25. So like if I buy a Pennywise costume in the summertime, I could probably buy it for 14 or $15. That'll just be like the clown outfit, not necessarily the mask. Or I might have to like do some face work or something like that. Um, if it's cheaper to purchase the costume, I'll probably just end up doing that. But I would like to make one. I think that'd be actually kind of cool to make a Pennywise costume. Honestly, I'll see what I can do on that. Maybe remind me in a later, like a month from now. Hey, you still interested in that Pennywise costume? Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about that. Sub to Hippie Kid. Exactly. If you guys aren't subscribed to Hippie Kid, you probably should do so. So he did make a video a little bit ago stating that once he reached 50,000 subscribers, he was going to do a face reveal. So now I know we're all curious because I'm freaking curious of what he looks like. So if we can get Hippie Kid up to 50,000 subscribers, he said he'll do a face reveal. So we got to kind of hold him to that. Deadwave 1984. Did you change your name? Did you change your name, bro? I think you changed your name. Yeah, weren't you McFly or something? You guys always are changing your names and stuff. Oh, yeah, you did a video. If that's you, if you're McFly, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, you did a video and I almost watched it. uh, the title kind of scared me from watching it. It was like, I don't know. The title was like something with females or whatever it was. I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch this movie or not. Freddy costume, kind of. I mean, I already have the Freddy costume. I was just kind of dressing him up, but I mean, like, I was kind of dressing him up earlier, and then I took the shirt off and I set it to the side. I'm like, I'm gonna put it back on him. So then I put it back on him, and it's one of those deals. But I was gonna do like a video compilation of all of the non-Jason costumes I had because I got a few of the non-Jason costumes. Would you guys like to see another subscriber collection or creation and collection video soon? I could make 100 of those if I wanted to. I'm trying to space them out so it doesn't look like that's the only stuff I do. But I love Pinhead. Pinhead's a psycho sick dude, man. Pinhead's the bomb. But yeah, I got a lot of like, I think I got like 214 or 215 more photos that you guys had sent me for your subscriber collection and creation and collections. And I can make those all day long, bro. Yeah, Never Hike in the Snow was super legit. What's my favorite Big Hush mask? I like his puzzle piece mask, and I love his Stitch mask. I thought those were probably some of his best work. And he did a test live stream like the other day, and I was watching it. And he straight up said, and I do a lot of agreement with him on this. He's all like, yeah, he likes making like the movie masks. Like he loves making the movie masks. But there's too many critics out there. There's too many critics that just rip the masks apart. Oh, you didn't do this. You didn't do this. That's not movie accurate. And so he loves doing custom work. I love doing custom work too. That's why I try to make more custom work. But I found out very early on that every time I do a custom work, nobody gives a shit. Nobody watches the video. Nobody cares at all that I did a custom mask. And to where like, oh, this is a part 7 mask. 20,000 views. Oh, this is a special unique design mask. 800 views. There's a big difference. So when you have a high view count and then you got another video that's a low view count, the algorithm gets all sorts of weird. Now that I'm not going to say I'm going to give up my passion for doing custom masks. I'm going to. It'll be later on when maybe I'm a bigger channel and maybe I have nothing to fear too much. And that's kind of the thing is I'm afraid, I think, not that I'm going to be criticized, but nobody's going to give a shit about it. And there is a reason other than I enjoy making YouTube videos. I enjoy connecting as much as I can to people. Stop Mo Man, you were watching his live stream today. Yeah, I was watching his live stream also. I didn't jump in until the very end, but I was watching his live stream while I was making the mask. But so a lot of you guys are aware because you guys have been with me for quite some time that one of my goals, and this is not just for me, it's for you guys as well, is, I want to get a piece of property in the woods somewhere, have my little cabin on there, but I also want to build the Jason shack, on that property. And then at some point when everything is good and all that business, I can invite subscribers up to the property. Um, you know, you guys pay a small fee, like $25 or $50, and you can stay in the Jason shack. It kind of be like, it's kind of dumb, but it's like an Airbnb kind of a deal. It'll be an off-grid Jason shack. It'll have the toilet and the shrine and all that shit in there. And it's one of those like, fan meeting spots. It's like, and I'm not saying I'm important or anything by any means. It's a dream of mine to do that. So, I make videos, I get money through ad revenue, I sell masks, I take that money, and yeah, I buy some stuff for the channel, like Elgato's or whatever. Like, I bought a tent, which is going to help for camping purposes. But, and I want to save money and make money so I could one day have this dream come true. So when I release a video that gets 800 views, it dies. The video fucking dies, and that's no money, and it only hurts the channel. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to like weigh this out, like what videos to upload, when to upload them, and what's a good time to upload them, kind of a deal. So yeah, it is. That's kind of a long explanation for that. But like when I do a custom mask and nobody watches it, the mask suffers, the channel suffers, my ego suffers. It's that whole deal. And it's like, I'll do custom masks in the future when people care. Cause I'm not going to lie. Like I watch YouTubers, and if they're doing a content or they're doing a video and I don't give a shit about it, I'm not going to watch the video. That's the way it works. My feelings aren't going to get hurt if you say, well, I don't like watching your custom stuff. I like watching the actual Jason stuff, because that's reality is what that is, And this from Kane Curry. Will you ever make a Savini Jason costume? Yes, I will in the future. And I've been already pricing some stuff out. And $25 might be a little difficult to do it. I don't think I'm going to give a shit at that point. I think I'm just going to make it. Or I'll ask for donations for clothing and certain items, therefore it can be done. One of those deals. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Have I heard of The Grudge? Yeah. I've heard of The Grudge. I based my Halloween costume on your part 3. Oh, that's awesome. I greatly appreciate that. And the horrible thing is that costume is my very first costume I made for the channel, and it wasn't that good. But if you guys can get some ideas or be inspired to do something, that might be a good video to start with. But man, bro, it's not my best work by any means. And that was like 2 years ago or whatever I did that video, or a year ago or whatever it was. I don't know. It's yeah. So I mean, like if you can find some inspiration for that and you're able to make a costume, you're a hero, dude. You're my hero. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to make any $25 Myers costumes? That one's made, I was doing some, because we had mentioned that, you may have mentioned that in the last live stream. This is from Horror Film Productions. What I could probably do, I got to do some test work. I could probably take a cheap knockoff Michael Myers mask that looks kind of close, and I could probably do a little repaint, watch a bunch of tutorial videos. I know a lot of you guys are really good at doing the overhauls. My voice just cracked. What was that? The Michael Myers overhaul masks. I know, or have the ability to overhaul a Michael Myers mask. And I've seen you guys do that. And I've watched a lot of tutorial videos. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I could probably do that. So I might be able to do that for $25 if I can find a cheap enough, because that's the killer part right there, is the masks. And I mean, I could still buy a knockoff Myers mask, $15, $20, which doesn't leave a lot of money for the rest of it. But I definitely, that's something that I have been looking into. I want to focus kind of on the Jason stuff right now, because I absolutely love doing it. And there's so many Jason costumes I still want to make, but I might throw a Myers in there if I can get like a super good deal. Like if I can pick up a mask for like $10. I mean, I got that 2007 one I got for like $5. But it's in like really bad shape, and it's completely flat and all sorts of shit. So Yeah, I don't know. That one would be a little hard, but yeah. All right, let me get to a few more here. Hero Manager, what's up? How's it going? I love your name. That's a great name. So this is from Horfield Productions. I did that. Will dollar store paint? Oh, okay. So the dollar store paint, it's the same. I found out that it's the same stuff as the ones that Walmart sell. So, and the weird thing is, like, the dollar store sells these for $1, and at my Walmart, I get them for 50 cents. Sometimes they have a different brand that's like 60 cents, but most of like the Apple Barrel, that's what this one is, the Apple Barrel. It's 50 cents at Walmart. So I typically just buy them at Walmart. But the dollar store has had some other paints that, and the thing about like the dollar store is it's, they don't always have the same stuff all the time. So like I'll go to the dollar store, I'm like, oh crap, okay, I want to pick some of that up. And I'll go back the next day and they're all out. And I'll ask them, they're like, oh, we don't have that no more. That was like a manufacturer made like 1,000 of those, distribute them, and they're not making them anymore. I'm like, so I'm out on stuff. So, but like even the dollar store, they sell clothes. Like my dollar store, you can buy, well, besides gloves and hats and stuff, you can buy shirts and shoes and shit. And I'm like, what? So one of you guys had mentioned you should do a dollar store only Jason. Like everything you make that Jason costume with has to be from the dollar store. It can't be yard sales. It can't be, Walmart. Like whatever they have at your dollar store, you should make Jason just using that. And I went, it's a good idea. That's a really good idea. So I'm probably going to end up doing that. And maybe I'll even go in the dollar store and like take photos of it. Say, this is the shirt I'm going to use. These are the terrible shoes I'm going to use, and try to do it all for $25. I think that would be awesome. Reed Stump, what's up? How's it going? Hero Manager, where are you from? I am from the great state of Washington, the United States of America. I'm on the West Coast. I'm pretty sure you know where that is, but there's quite a few folks that do not know where that's at. So, Twisted Wire Studios, what's up, dude? What's up, CS5? It's been a while. That Halloween fan film I always told you about. It's finally happening on Halloween Day. Okay, it's going to be released on Halloween Day, right? Okay, if that's what I'm reading correctly. Yes, thank you. Okay, good. So I really need to get my ass in gear and get like this Elgato working so we can actually watch these fan films that you guys make, and we can do our reactions together. So I'll do, okay, yes, October 31st. Thank you, brother. A couple days prior, give me another, like, send me a message, like, hey, bro, movies or the fan films drop in on Halloween, etc., whatever. I'll do everything in my power to see what I could do. Now, Halloween Day may be a little off for me to do a stream. Because I might be extending my camping trip longer, but no matter what, we are going to find a way to stream that on this channel. I just got a message. Hang on. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Hold on. I'm so rude, everybody. I apologize. I have to respond to this. All right. So, this one's kind of an important one. Of a live stream. Livestock. Oops. Nope. Don't want to call her livestock. I am the worst. I apologize, everybody. I don't think she's going to give a shit. But yeah, it wasn't you, Mike. I know. No, it's my girl. She's all like this, that, or whatever. Well, I'm in the middle of a live stream, so you're going to have to wait unless it's super important. If it's super important, guys, I'm going to bounce, but I don't think it's going to be that important. Let's see here. Sorry, let me get to a few of these. Okay, Bryson P. Hi, CS5. Sorry I'm late. No worries. We've been going for 49 minutes right now. So, Mike Jordan, my birthday is the day before Halloween. You are legend, my friend. Like, how awesome would that be if it was on Halloween, though? You could change your last name to Myers or some shit. Mike Myers. Oh, man, that'd be awesome. So, yes. So, Mike Jordan's birthday is coming up in, oh, shit, just a little bit here. All right, right on, bro. Horror fan 971. Hey, I'm making a Jason Part 6 costume, but I can't find the dart pouch. You're in luck. If you watch my tutorial, I show you how to make a dart pouch. So yeah. So the dart pouch is actually relatively easy to make. The tutorial, it gives you a brief understanding of like what to use and how to make it. So I can just give a quick, like a super quick overview. And so I use a lot of like the crafting foam. You can buy this at Walmart. This actually I did purchase at Walmart. So this is from Walmart. It's like, I want to say it's like 40 or 50 cents. And it's just like 2 millimeter crafting foam, right? Now, obviously, you'd want to get it in the color of the dart pouch, like a tan or a light brown or even a brown, whatever. And you just find what measurements you want, and then you can cut it out. And then, like these here, you just kind of can just fold it over, right? And then a little bit of glue or tape, and boom, you got one pouch. And repeat that process and just glue it on to a backing, and you got a dart pouch. Then you can weather it using some diluted colors like some brown and black or whatever. And so there you go, dart pouch. Is it going to look 100% accurate? Well, no, it's obviously not accurate. I mean, it's like 40% accurate. Yeah, it's like 40% accurate. But in a pinch, it's only going to cost you like a couple of dollars, less than that. Like I think it was like $1 is what I paid for that entire sheet. I got a big sheet. You can use a couple of these small sheets and it's still the same price. But you can try that. But yeah, it's on my part 6 Jason costume tutorial video. Just go to the dart pouch section, and it gives you a real brief overview on how to make one. So what does CS5 stand for again? So it's a nickname from high school. And so it means Cancer Stick 5. So in high school, my buddy who was a smoker, and cigarettes, I don't know if they call them that now, but cigarettes are also referred to as cancer sticks, right? Because they cause cancer. And so in high school, he was smoking, and it was called Smoker's Corner, and we were on his corner, and I was BSing with him. And he looks down the road, and he's like, oh shit, my dad's coming. And if his dad saw him with a cigarette, he was going to beat his ass, right? So he's like, dude, cover for me. And he handed me the cigarette, and I'm holding the cigarette, and I'm like, he's like, dude, it's not mine, right? I'm like, okay, I'll cover for you, bro, but like you owe me and shit. And then his dad all rose up, and he's all like yelling at his son. Then he sees me with the cigarette, and he's all like, oh, smoking will kill you. Smoking those damn cancer sticks are going to kill you, and blah, blah, blah. You're a piece of garbage. I'm like, yeah, I'm a piece of garbage. I'm no good. And then so, he laughed or whatever. And then my buddy's all like, bro, thanks for covering me. That was so cool of you. And I'm like, yeah, dude. I go, but like your dad thinks I smoke and stuff. And so everybody in high school, like they're all witness to this. And so throughout my last year and a half of high school, everybody called me Cancer Stick. So that's where the name stuck. And even years after school, people were still calling me Cancer Stick. So when I got my Xbox Live account, I was trying to think of a gamer tag, and I was like, what is a good gamer tag to use? And, I was like, yeah, Cancer Stick. Yeah, everybody knows me. So like when I'm playing with my friends, they know me as Cancer Stick, but Cancer Stick was taken. Wow. Really? Yeah. Cancer Stick was taken. So, I'm like, well, 5, I like the number 5. It's, it's like my favorite number. Right. So I, Cancer Stick 5. And then that's where the name CS5 came from. It was a shortened version from one of a subscriber had suggested, because I was trying to do a name change. And he's like, why don't you just go CS5? That's short for Cancer Stick 5. And I went, that's genius. And so that's where CS5 came from. And that's what CS5 means. So there you go. It's kind of funny. That story, I probably say as much as what's my favorite Friday the 13th movie. So, and I'm okay explaining it. So yeah. A hero manager, how are you? I am awesome. If that's what you're asking. See, get back over here. I'm bypassing a lot of questions and comments, and I'm sorry if I am, but I'm playing Fortnite, watching your stream. Oh, dude. Sweet. No worries. I watch your guys' streams as I'm working on costumes or making a mask. So, Yeah, I get it. How should I change my Jason Jason Spirit Halloween mask into the part 6? The shape is a little weird. Um, I may not have the best advice for taking a Spirit of Halloween mask and turn it to a part 6. Part 6 has a very unique look. You could probably pull off a part 3, part 5, part 4. You can even modify and maybe pull. You could probably do a remake out of it also, but I don't know. I feel kind of like a loss for advice there on that one. Maybe if you heat it up and allow it weight to be on the front of it so it expands it out, but it just seems like a lot of extra work for almost nothing because it may look weird. I don't know. I don't have the best advice for that, and I feel bad. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, what is my email for the subscriber collection? Oh, yeah. Okay. I am going to put my email in the chat. Am I doing this right? Yep. Okay. My email is no more light 2000 at gmail.com. It's like a commercial, right? So yes, that is my email. So if you want to send a photo of one of your creations or a collection, or I mean, people send me like 10 photos at a time. And I try to, like if you're sending like a whole bunch of photos, I try to space those out into different videos because because people want to get their stuff featured too. So like if you send me so I'll use Mike Jordan for example. He does a lot of creative stuff. So like he'll send me a lot of photos and I have to space those out over like 3 videos and stuff because like other people want to get featured. So it's like, okay, well, I'll put like 3 or 4 of your photos there. But like, dude, everybody wants to get in the mix. And I try to keep the videos around 3 minutes or so because I'm going to be honest, I don't want to watch a 20-minute video of just other people's stuff. I want to get like a nice bite-sized chunk, a couple of minutes. I'm like, man, that was really nice. That was really good. And therefore I can just, have those videos come out. So, yeah. Will you make any more festive? Festive costumes. Man, I never even thought about that, honestly. Um, but see, like even like my Jason Claus video from last year, that's actually probably the lowest viewed Jason costume video I've ever done. So again, it's one of those little things that I don't know if I want to venture. Uh, I loved making that Jason costume. And that was another suggestion from Mike Jordan himself, the Jason Claus. And I mean, immediately after we got done with that live stream, I bought that costume, that Santa Claus costume. It was like $10 on eBay or whatever it was. I immediately bought it because I wanted to make that desperately. And once it arrived, I was nonstop work on it and I released the video. I even did a little bit of acting in it and stuff because I'm stupid, but I wanted to try to portray what Jason Claus would do and would look like. And so would I do any more festive things? Yeah, I would like to. If you got a really kick-ass idea that I'm inspired immensely, then I will do it. But yeah, but like something like Easter Bunny. Okay, so like Easter Bunny slasher. My biggest fear of that is because the costume itself, I would like to have a Jason mask on it, right? So if I were to make an Easter Bunny slasher, it'd either go down 2 roads. One, it would be a bunny costume that I could probably pick up for about $20 with a Jason mask and like some blood and shit, right? But it would look too much like the Rabbit Raider costume from Fortnite, if I'm saying that correctly. It would look too much like that. The other alternative would be like literally a Jason, like just a gnarled Jason costume, but like with bunny ears. I think what the only other option would be, and that might be the route that I would go. Your JDF Studio chevrons are peeling. So that would all depend on, well, one, how it was it applied. If there's a lot of fingerprints behind the adhesive when you're applying it, then you have to peel it off and realign it. If you've done that a couple of times, the adhesive is not going to adhere. The other thing is if you're putting a chevron over acrylic paint it's going to peel. So, what if I was going to like, cause I use a lot of JDF Studios, chevrons, like a lot of them. And like, I'll use this one does not have a JDF Studio. Let me get one here. I'm working on more masks. So I got a par 5 here, right? So like these are JDF Studio chevrons right here, right? So now this is applied onto acrylic or acrylic paint. But what I had done prior to me putting this on is once it was painted, I took a blank piece of paper and I went over the whole mask, and this smooths out all of the paint, and it takes all because acrylic paint has a fine layer of dust that it accumulates when it dries. So if dust gets underneath, the chevron will not stick. So I'll go over it with paper sometimes, depending on how terrible of a job I did or whatever, and then I'll apply it there. The other alternative would be I'm not doing Speedo Chad. Speedo Chad is off limits. After I do my initial painting, like if I'm using acrylic or spray paint or whatever, once it's completely dried, I'll go over it with some clear coat, like either a satin finish or a polyurethane or just a gloss clear coat. And that covers that paint. And that makes it a completely smooth surface that the chevrons can go onto. And then when I'm all done doing my weathering and painting and whatnot, then I'll go over it with clear coat again. And I've never had a chevron peel. Now, my early work, I've had chevrons peel for that exact same reason, because either I was touching it too much, so my fingerprints and oils and stuff were getting on the back of the adhesive, so it wasn't adhering very well. And I wasn't allowing my paint to dry properly, or if I was just using acrylic paint on it, like if I was dirtying it up and then I put the chevrons over it, you're putting acrylic paint or whatever on there, and it's not going to stick to that. It needs to be a very clean, flat surface for chevrons to stick to. If there's too many scratches in the mask, it lessens the surface area for the adhesion to be completed. So that's just a couple simple things that I've figured out just through trial and error. So hopefully that helps. If it's peeling right now, you may not have much of a choice that it's gonna continue to peel. The other alternative, like if it's peeling right now, how do you fix it? Try to get it as flat as you can, and then possibly put some clear coat over it. But you can't do it in cold weather. Cold weather, it'll just gonna peel faster. It has to be like a nice sunny day where it's above 60 degrees. You can squish it down, spray it on there, and then sometimes the clear coat would actually causes a sealer and it'll hold it down. But these cheap plastic masks, they bend so easily. So all you're doing is you're bending that chevron too. So it's just one of those things that, preparation is very, very key. So this is from the Carpenter picks, any future costumes we can expect in the near future? Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm going to have you guys vote on some costumes. Not right now, but I might do a poll, or I might do a video. I think I might do a video, and then therefore you can see the costumes. Like, this is a costume I want to make. This is a costume I want to make. This is a costume I want to make. What do you guys want? And it'll probably be something like, do a Krampus Jason. I don't know. I don't know if I could do justice to a Krampus Jason. I'm going to look into that. Send me a message later, Mike, to remind me. But I don't know. Do I like the Terminator movies? Yes, I do. Not all of them. Most of them I like. The hell was I talking about? Fuck. Damn it. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Okay, future costumes. Yeah, so I want to do like the pre-Uber Jason X, right? I know you guys know that I've been wanting to do that. The Freddy versus Jason costume is something I do want to do. I want to do the MKX, the Mortal Kombat X Jason. That one is super sick. We also got the 2009. We got Savini. We got Retro. What am I missing here? I mean, there's fan films like Vengeance. I do want to do a Vengeance costume. I mean, there's a lot of costumes that I want to do, but I'm gonna have you guys vote on it. I'm not gonna let you guys dig into my private life there, but yeah. But yeah, I'll have you guys vote on which ones I want to do. Now, I'm kind of hoping you guys vote for one more than the other, but I'm not going to weigh your guys' decision. I'm going to let you guys figure that out. Because if you guys, let's just say you guys are voting for the Jason X. Oh, I want you to do a Jason X costume next. I'm going to be like, yeah, baby, that's the one I want. But then that's going to persuade your vote. It's like, oh yeah, let's do that. But what I want is you guys to pick which one. And then I'll be like, okay, now the challenge is on. So, because I already have a lot of stuff, like you can't see over there, and some of it's still back behind Freddy with no pants on. But I do have some costume stuff in the works for multiple Jasons because, like, it takes me 4 or so months, sometimes even longer, to make a costume. But in that time, I'm also buying stuff for other costumes. So I have a plethora of stuff for other costumes. So yeah. Uh, what is up with the notification icon bell, dude? I don't know. Like it when you guys do stuff, like it never lets me know. And the only time I ever know, because like I hit the bell icon too on a ton of stuff, and so and so has got a video out that's been out for 4 days, and I did not get any notification. The only notification I got is I'm just going through my subscriber list, going, see if they got a new video. What they have 2 videos I've never seen. It's one of those deals. When is the Jason X costume finish? Well, I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. You guys are gonna vote, and then it's gonna push me to which costume I'm gonna do. So if you guys do vote for the Jason X or something, be like, okay, well, I'm going to, push the Jason X costume because like I'm almost complete with like 3 costumes I have. So I mean, a few things I'm missing, not much, but yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so this is from Radley's Vlogs. It keeps saying content made for kids when I click it. So the reason for that is because YouTube is, I'm not going to say negative shit about it, but it's fucking stupid. Um, I have to state that the content that I create is not made for children. It's not made for kids. The reasoning for that is because YouTube was under big scrutiny to where a lot of the content was directed solely towards children, to where children, I mean, we're talking little kids, right? Under the age of 10, probably, that they don't know well enough that this is for adults and this is adult themed premises. And so a lot of content creators knew that kids were watching their stuff. And so even though they were like adults and trying to pass a specific agenda or their ideologies, they were doing it towards children to try to get some sort of monetary value out of it with advertisements, with all sorts of stupid shit, right? Being as I have a Friday the 13th channel, I am not allowed to feature my content, even though almost I'm talking 99% of my stuff, not counting the live streams because I do curse in the live streams. 99% of all of my stuff is how-to videos. It is DIY. It is showcase. But the thing is like, it's a mature audience that it's directed to. If little kids watch my content, I don't care. But the thing is, YouTube does. And YouTube is getting in big trouble because little kids are watching Friday the 13th videos. And mommy, I want to be Jason. Oh, you can't be Jason because Jason's evil and murders people. Oh, okay, man. Well, instead of doing that, which is true, Jason does murder people. The mother should have specified, or the father, or the guardian, or whomever. Oh, well, that's fake. That's all bullcrap. That's not real. Like my parents did to me. You know what I'm saying? They were like, oh, that's fake. And I'm like, yeah. And then they explained, well, that's just a dude in a costume pretending. Oh, that makes sense, because why would they film people being killed? And then so I was explained at a young age. And so, yes, it took some of the element out of it, but I better understood filmmaking. I better understood movies, and I better understood, this and that. And a lot of people don't do that anymore. So YouTube said, no, your stuff has to be for adults. It cannot be for kids, or we are going to shut your freaking channel down. And they've said they were going to shut my channel down if I didn't make it for adults. So my content is not designed for children. There you go. How about that? That's a little bit long explanation, but it gets all of that out of the way. So, all right. What is my favorite kill? This is from Huckleberry 7. C5, what is your favorite kill in the Friday the 13th series? It's actually kind of changed a little bit. So I've absolutely loved, and from a sadistic standpoint, the sleeping bag death scene in the 2009 remake, or reboot, I should say, where I don't remember the girl's name. One of you guys had mentioned it in a previous stream. She was hanging upside down in a sleeping bag over an open fire. That is savage. That was probably one of my most favorite because it was a really memorable kill. The other one would be also from the 2009 where the dude gets macheted through the floor and gets drugged through the bathroom floor. That scared the crap out of me. And I was an adult when that happened. But some of it's been kind of, because I've been watching the movies again, and I've been really digging even some of the deaths from part 4. And part 4 is my favorite Friday the 13th movie. So if you guys have asked and I didn't get to it, part 4 is my favorite Friday the 13th movie. The shower scene is by far one of my favorite scenes because that is a most savagely brutal kill. And that's my man Doug getting his dome piece crushed in. Dome piece meaning his head, but it's mainly the face being crushed in the back. Just by the pure raw power of Jason and his death grip, basically just crunch right to the wall. That was a very savage death. So I think that's probably pushing farther up on the list as far as one of my more favorite kills, because it just shows that this is we're not messing around. Like that's the level. I mean, even in part 3 where he squishes Rick's head and that fake eyeball pops out, you knew Jason wasn't fucking around. Like he was like, I am Jason. I am strong. What's up? You know? Okay. Stop Mo Man. What are you doing? Stop Mo Man. Let's see here. I dare you to make Jesus Jason or Leprechaun Jason. Jesus Jason. Probably not so much. Because of the backlash I would get on that. And I'm not gonna sit there and go, oh, I'm creative and I'm an artist. I'm gonna make a Jesus Christ Jason. No, it's gonna be like, yeah, I made this because I thought it was cool. And a lot of people may not appreciate that due to the religious implications that the backlash that I would receive based on that. So I probably would avoid that. One thing that you want to avoid as much as possible, especially in the YouTube world, is you avoid religion and politics. Now, you can go on YouTube channels and they talk about religion. You can go on YouTube channels, they talk about politics. But you get a lot of variety of different people arguing back and forth. I want to try to be more of a neutral and more of like, we're here for the same reason, the love of this. And your difference of opinion is okay. So I probably wouldn't do something of that magnitude. I might, okay, this is from Michael Voorhees. I think a few of you have said this in the past also, a Terminator Jason. I'm probably more apt to do that. And God, kind of think about it, that actually sounds really freaking cool. Damn, like now, okay, now you're messing with me because now I'm like, I'm doing that thing now where I'm processing it, like how I would actually make it. That might be a thing, bro. And quite a few of you had mentioned that, so I don't know like which credit I should give that to, but I know Mike Jordan had mentioned that previous as well too. But man, I may go down that road. I might do a maybe my skill level's not there yet. It's definitely something I want to dig into, and I know yeah, you're right. Mike, Big Hush did do a Terminator Jason mask, and it was freaking dope. I don't, I wouldn't copy that formula because you're copying Big Hush, and I wouldn't do that. I'm not going to say what I would do just in case it gets out there and somebody else makes that mask, but it would be a very, I would make the costume and it would be Jason-esque Terminator. I'm going to write that down because I will forget. Hold on. Got my little notebook right here, guys. My notebook. Got my notebook. Okay. There we go. Now you guys can hear me. This is my radio voice, if you guys can't tell. Term in a term mask / costume. I'm gonna write also pig farmer costume. You know, that's from the hotel hell. Farmer costume. What was the other one? What was the other one I wanted to try? There was another one. Take off the hat. Nah. It's a staple now that I always wear the hat. So it's one of those deal. Like some people won't do face reveals, and I'm not going to do a head reveal. I've actually done live streams without a hat. I've actually done videos without hats, and nobody remembers those. And then now everybody's like, "Dude, take your hat off!" And it's to a point now where I can't. I have to have it on now. You know, one of those. I got a lumpy. It's like Jason. It's like young boy Jason's head. It's all like just jacked. Is that a potato? You got a potato? Yeah, I got a potato head. So yeah, it's one of those deals. What was the other costume I was thinking about doing? And not Krampus. That's on the back burner, but yeah, Big Hush did make a Terminator mask, and it was pretty cool. This is from SF Vibes, if I'm saying that correctly. What is your least favorite Jason design? Oh crap, that's a. Let's see here. They all are cool, and part 2 is kind of a weird look. It's too hillbilly, honestly. It reminds me of like my family members. I hope they're not watching. Oh yeah, okay. So probably part 2 is my least favorite design, even though it's probably one of the more creepier ones. Part 3 is pretty simplistic, but part 2 is probably my least favorite design. But I loved making the costume though. So this is from GDM 245 Hotel Hell Cannibal Jerky Chef. No, word up, dude. Like you've obviously seen the movie, but yeah. So the farmer, the Vincent, the farmer hotel manager guy. Yeah, his pig costume at the end. Yeah, I'm gonna make that. I definitely need to make that. Did you do the giveaway yet? Oh, you bet I did. I did that. Shit, when did I do that? The 2nd of October. And all 3 winners came forward, and I mailed all 3 winners their prizes. So yeah. You know, the funny thing is, so like, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the next giveaway. Like, I know because I still have Kieran Blood Camp 05. He won the NECA figure, and he wanted the Michael Myers figures, the 2018 Michael Myers. So I mailed that to him, and he was actually in the stream, and he said he got it, which was great. But I still got the part 6, so I might do a giveaway for the part 6. I could do another mask. What mask should I give away? Should I do like a hood, like another part 7 hood, or like an actual Jason mask? Let me know right now. That's actually something important I want to do a Doom guy, Jason. That might be kind of a tough one, bro. I don't know. You want some V-Bucks? Some Fortnite V-Bucks for the giveaway? Sweet. Okay. So, okay, we got a blank, like a part 6 blank. We got a hood. Part 6, part 7 mask. More NECA toys, mask. So, okay, so you guys obviously like that stuff. That's cool. You really need a hood. You know, maybe what I'm trying to think here. How do I weather a mask? That's actually super easy. Depending on how much weathering you want to do. I'll get back to that question. Fingerboards, HH fingerboards. That's a pretty scary name, is what that is. I'll get back to that in just a second. You guys remind me about that question. 100 NECA figures, a mask. I'm not doing a Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. That movie is something else, man. Come on, bro. Give away a Never Hike Alone mask. I could probably make a couple of those. I'd have to make them really good, though. especially for giveaway. A blank part 4, give away 1,000,000 pennies. Ooh. You pre-order the part 7? No, I did not pre-order the part 7 NECA figure now. I'll wait till they come into an abundance and I can pick them up real cheap. Don't do never hike alone in the snow. I'm gonna do that. Oh, okay. I won't do that one. All right, okay. So, okay, I won't say anything. In case you guys have not seen Never Hike in the Snow, I'm not going to give it away. But can I have a Jason mask for Halloween? If somebody's willing to give you one, heck yeah. I mean, are you asking me? Because I'm not going to give you a mask now. I have given away masks plenty of times before during live streams. I haven't done that in a long time. Maybe I should do that. The last giveaway I did during live streams was I gave away 2 t-shirts. Custom, unique, one-of-a-kind, limited edition CS5 unmasked t-shirts that you guys designed, which was super dope. But that's one thing that I need to touch base back on. We had discussed it that I was going to let you guys design a mask that I was going to make that I was going to sell as the CS5 unmasked mask, like the official mask for CS5 unmasked. And that might be a video I might do here real soon. Real soon. My girlfriend keeps messaging me. Oh no, sorry. This is from Mike Jordan. Mike Jordan just messaged me. I'm not gonna look at it right now, Mike. I'll look at it in a little bit, okay? Yeah, I got a girlfriend. Sorry to disappoint everybody. I do have a girlfriend. She's super cool. She's not into Jason shit at all. Like she's like, that's stupid. Like your Jason shit's dumb. Okay. You can leave my house. How about that shit? No, Jason's cool. I like Jason. Yeah, okay. But it's funny because like I'll wear the Jason stuff. Like she'll come over and I'll be like, hey, I'm filming in the back, just like whatever, like just chill. And she'll watch me as like I'm in the back with so like there's okay, especially in the part 7 costume tutorial at the very end where I'm showcasing the costume, I'm walking around. There's one scene there where it's like it's a chest to head shot. And I'm just sitting there, trying to be, oh, I'm Kane Hodder. I'm cool. And then I kind of do like this, and then I go back. It's because she's waving to me to come here. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm filming. So now you know the secrets behind. It's like, if I ever release the audio for that, I'm literally like, I'm in the middle of filming is what I said, but you can't see because I'm wearing a mask. And she's like, why do you, I'm like, I could be out there doing drugs. I could be out there like at a bar all night. I dress in Jason costumes and I'm in my backyard. So, that's the way that shit works. She is not a Karen by any means. She just doesn't understand like how some people, and I'm like, some people are like super into cars and stuff like that. And I like working on cars and I fix up cars all the time, basically off of a necessity. But, some people are like super into like, house decor. Some people are like really into whatever. I'm really into Jason stuff. So that's just the way that works, Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Only the boys know. Well, I don't know. I got a couple of female friends that are like super into Jason stuff and I make them costumes and stuff and I make them masks and they're like, dude, like, wow, that's really cool. Thanks, man. I'm like, hey, whatever. That's cool, man. And they advertise for me. They'll wear it to parties and stuff. Like, dude, where'd you get that mask? Oh, homeboy made this shit for me, and he's dope and stuff. So that's like free advertisement for me. And then they're hitting me up on Messenger saying, "Hey, bro, like, can I get like 6 of these masks?" Fuck, when do you need them by? And I'm like, well, give me 2 weeks, I'll make them all for you. They're like, oh, cool, whatever, dude. And like, I usually charge them pretty fair prices. So yeah. This is from Brian P. Love your tutorial videos. Thank you so much. I love making those tutorial videos. So yeah, try making a CS5 mask. That's what I want to do. So I think Monday I'm probably gonna do a video asking what you guys. I'm gonna write this down so I can keep the schedule. I'm gonna ask you guys what costume you want me to make next. Tutorial video on what costume. And then after that, I'll make a video asking your guys's for your ideas or your submissions for what will be the official CS5 unmasked mask. You'll send me your designs. I want you to like sketch them out. I don't want you to like just put it in words because that ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, you should do this and then have a mark right here. That's not gonna do shit. Sketch out a design either like on paper or whatever, on your computer, on your phone, whatever. Send me that via email, and then I'll look at them, and then either I'll have you guys vote or I'll make the decision. But then you guys are gonna give me your submissions of what the mask will look like. It'll be official and it'll be limited edition. Oh, weather the mask. Okay, I'm gonna get back to the weather mask, and then it'll be a limited edition. I'm only gonna make 13 of those. And the person that gives me the mask idea that I pick or you guys vote on, I'm going to give that dude a free mask off of that design. And then I'm going to sell 13 masks. That's going to be a limited run. I'm going to sell 13 masks for $13 a piece. And that is going to be money that's going to go toward the Jason shack that I want to build in the woods that you guys can come visit. So that's what that's going to be. And then I'll probably do that every couple of months or something. Maybe a couple times a year. I think maybe a couple times a year is going to be good because we want extremely limited edition. We want these 13 masks plus the 14th one, the guy that's going to, or the girl, whoever is the one that designs it. We want these to be the only ones in existence. They're going to be numbered 1 of 13, 2 of 13, whatever. And that's where you guys got to come into play because you guys are freaking legit. Like you guys are way more badass than I could possibly ever even think of. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys give me more ideas than I can come up with. So, okay, weathering the mask. I am going to build a shrine in Jason's shack. I sure will. So weathering the mask. So there's a couple techniques. I got some yellow paint here, but the best thing to do is get yourself some pre-mix stuff. These are perfect examples. So like this is an empty bottle and this is diluted red, right? So depending on your level of weatherization you want to do, like if you're just looking for something a little bit old, a little bit grimy, a little bit dingy, you can watch pretty much any one of my videos and it'll express that, but to go into a little more detail. So, shit. Oh, okay. Right here, perfect example. So I always start up. I'm running over my cord. So I wasn't prepared for this. I'm sorry, guys. So this is actually a bottle of diluted black. Now, well, what do you mean diluted black? So this is either like a 50-50 mix. Like I'll have, this is a 2-ounce bottle. I will do an ounce of actual black that's in there and then an ounce of actual water. And I'll make a few of these bottles, different variations of mixes. Some will be less black, more water, etc. I'll shake it up really, really well. I'll take just a rag, whatever. I'll put a little bit on there. I don't have a blank mask, and it'd be better if I had a blank mask because we can do like actual tutorials like Big Hush. And then I'll take the mask and I'll just rub it, and it's gonna look funny. Don't get me wrong. This is after the mask has been prepared. Like if the mask has already been sanded, which is vile, vile to the paint actually adhering. The mask has been sanded already, so all of the sheen has been removed. You're gonna rub it in there, right? Let it set for a second, right? 1, 2, 3, and then wipe it off. Either with your thumb. I use my thumb sometimes, or just use like another paper towel or another rag and just kind of wipe it off. Some of that residual black or whatever color you're using is gonna adhere to it. Okay. And then if you don't like it, you just take a warm rag or something, you can wipe it off. And then you just do that around the edges, right? And like you can see, I don't know if you can see it well here, but this may not be the best example, but specific key parts are dirtied up. Oh, let me show you this one. This one's a way better example. My dog's scratching at the door. So this is the part 4, right? So, got the blood here, and it's just, you just kind of tap, let it set, rub it off. A little bit of dirtiness, tap, let it rub off. And then I layer my weathering. Like then I'll go over it with like some yellow or some brown or whatever. And I'll repeat that same process. Just kind of tap it on there, let it set, kind of slowly rub it off. And then I'll just kind of pick and choose. I rarely do the inside of the face. I do the most of my weathering on the outside, and then I slowly kind of creep in, maybe touch the nose a little bit, maybe come up here, and then I'm going to let that set for a little while, right? So what I do at that point is I wait, because what looks good now may not look good in an hour, because then everything has time to dry. So then I look at it and I'm like, well, I don't like the way that looks. So then I'll just take my warm paper towel or warm rag and I'll try to wipe off or blend it in. I'll blend it in a little bit better. And then I can kind of just go over it a little bit again. And I just keep doing that with different colors. Little bit goes a long way. You do just don't do it heavy. Just do a little bit, kind of rub it, let it set. And then you can start getting like, because a little bit of discolorization is what looks weathered. Like you see the mask, you're like, that looks pretty good. And then you start like focusing on it. You're like, oh, there's blood over here. There's, distress on this side. And I mean, I got like 50 masks. I mean, that are just a spoon just dropped. That is perfect examples. And I mean, even like the Part 7 mask. I mean, like just like the weathering and distress there. Now, this was done very quickly and very cheaply, but you can still see just the overall weathering of it. It's subtle. It's subtle work is what it is. Very subtle, work onto it. You know what I'm saying? So that may or may not answer the questions. I mean, it takes time. It takes a lot of time to like weather something up and then, wipe it off. And I mean, the camera does no justice. Like if you look at this Part 4 mask, like face to face, you're going to be like, damn, dude, that looks dingy as hell. That is gross looking, just because it's like the detail here, like just the additional detailing right here, the blood, how it was kind of wiped off because it's the shower scene mask. If you guys didn't know that. And if you look at the shower scene, he's crushing Doug's face into the wall. There's beads of water that are forming on top of the mask from the shower, from the overspray. And so like it's getting onto this part and it's kind of making the blood run a little bit. And it's causing this blood to expand and be diluted and it's kind of come down. And all of this stuff is affected by that. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those dealios. Now, am I the expert at this? Well, no, I just a lot of trial and error, basically. Do a Freddy versus Jason tutorial video. The costume, I would love to do a costume. That would be super dope. And my masks are falling everywhere. Bear with me for a second. I got to stack these. Oh, what masks do you have? I'm glad you asked. Let me show you my masks. No, I'll show you later. But I hope that answers the question. It's just literally just kind of dab it on there. Either you can use a rag, you can use a paper towel, you can use an old sock. I've socks that are just super shitty that have holes in them. I just cut them up, use it for rags. Honestly, I try not to buy anything. And so yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that answers the question, but it may not. I'm sorry if it doesn't. It's easier like if I'm actually performing the task. But you like my chair? Well, thank you. I got this on sale. Actually, it only cost me $50. It's super awesome, super comfy. Yeah, man, I love it. Oh yeah, it's an awesome chair. The studio is a total wreck right now. I'm in the process of converting it over to more of a cabin style because I'm a nerd and I'm all about Jason. So of course I have to have a cabin. No, I want to do it. I'm already doing the ceiling. I started doing some of the wall over here. And it's all free donate the King's Throne. I know, right? But it's all donated or reclaimed wood. And I'm not trying to say like, oh, I'm a hippie and I'm all about, I'm all about, if I can get some free wood that doesn't go to a landfill, hell yeah, I'm going to use it. I'm more about like, hey, you're going to throw that wood away? I'll take that wood from you. They're like, really? Yeah, man. Why not, dude? I'll put that up here. If not, I'll burn it in a fire. I'll have a little campfire or something. But yeah. Will I ever do another gaming live stream? Yeah, I really want to do more gaming live streams. I know I did that Dead Space one last week or whatever it was. That was a spur of the moment. I was just testing out the new stream that I was doing. So that was a spur of the moment thing. But I want to be more. I'm trying to get my Elgato fixed, bro. I'm trying to get this Elgato working so I can get my streaming back going again. But yeah. What movies do you make? Hold up. This is from Jesco Lent. I'm saying that incorrectly, and I apologize. What movies do you make costumes, masks from? Primarily Friday the 13th. The Friday the 13th series, the Jason Voorhees stuff, is primarily what I do. I do other costumes in the mix, like I've been doing stuff from the game, like the Kenny Rydell costumes back here. I'm working on a Freddy Krueger thingy right here, but I also got other costumes that I'm going to be coming down the line. Some from Resident Evil I'm working on, and I know some of you guys are Resident Evil fans, which is super badass. I love Resident Evil, and there's a lot of characters that have costumes that are just simply amazing. And I will be working on some of those as well as time permits. So yeah, it's primarily just a Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees type of stuff. So let's see here. If you have an opportunity, use it. Oh, what? Oh, are you referring to the wood? If that's what you're referring to? Yeah. Free wood's always best. Yep. Mike Jordan said it plain as day right there. Free wood. It's free. Everything I get is discounts or dude, I hate spending money. Like I've been saving money, because I do the YouTube stuff and YouTube pays me through their AdSense and I sell masks and whatever. And I got $2,300 saved up right now, which is not a lot of money, honestly. It's a lot of money if you have zero money. That's a lot of money. But if you want to purchase, some acreage in the woods so you can put a cabin on it and make horror movies and have people come up and stay in Jason's shack, you're going to need more than $2,300. So it's one of those deals. So yeah, I'm trying to save up my money. And so if I can get some free wood, ching, free, man. I mean, you see my costume tutorials. They're dirt cheap. There's like, God, you suck, you cheap ass. People are always giving me shit about that. Like, if you just spend 10 more bucks, you can get something better. Yeah, but I think $25 then, dude. Yeah, but I don't know why you do that. Why don't you just make regular costumes? Because the shit costs like $500 to make. What am I supposed to do? I don't want to spend $500 on a costume. And yeah, it's going to look amazing. It's going to look, wow, super legit. Or I can spend $25 and it looks okay. It looks good enough for a costume party. It looks good enough to go trick-or-treating in. It looks good enough to hang on your wall or put on a mannequin. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So Hack and Slash, welcome back. I haven't seen you comment in a while. I thought you left. Let's see here. Let me get back to a couple here. A lot of comments pass by and I don't get a chance to read them. So let me scroll through some of these. Do you find it strange? This is from Stop Mo Man. Do you find it strange how different Jason looks in every movie? A little bit strange. Like the part 2, 3, and 4. Part 3 and 4 look relatively similar, other than the actual Jason face, but the costume looks relatively the same. But and I mean, part 2, 3, and 4. I know part 2 at the end, he dies. And part 3 is where he gets the new clothes and the mask, but there should be some level of continuity, I do feel. But that's kind of the charm and trash of the Friday the 13th franchise is it doesn't matter. There is zero continuity when it comes to the way Jason looks. Now, some of the story continues, which is good. But yeah, as far as any level of continuity, as far as the way he looks, that's out the fucking door, man. That means zero. And it's one of those things where it's kind of the charm of, I guess, of the Friday the 13th franchise. It is a little odd that there is very little similarities other than, wait, it's a psycho killer wearing a hockey mask. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I do find it a little bit strange, but it's kind of one of those things that I kind of like, I might do a stream on Friday the 13th of November. I might. We'll see. My very first live stream I have ever done was July 13th, which was a Friday the 13th. And that was a couple years ago, I think, was the very first time I ever live streamed. I was super nervous. I had like 10 people watching me. and I was big time. I was hardcore, bro. I was like, man, people are respecting me and shit. No, they didn't give a crap. They just wanted to know if I was like what I looked like. That was it. Like, oh, you look nothing like the way you sound. I know. I know. I'm a lot more handsome. No, you're not. Dude, people were surprised when they first saw me. They're like, dude, you look nothing like I thought you were going to look. That's typically how it is. Junior costumes, please. This is from Captain Fun. You're in luck, buddy. I'm actually in the process of making junior costumes. My niece, who is 11 years old, she's not super into Jason. She barely understands what Jason is. She knows who Jason is. She knows my costume. She sees my masks. She's like, which Jason are you going to be today? I'm like, I don't know. Probably I'm gonna be part 3. She's like, I don't know who that is. But she asked if I could make her a costume, a Jason costume. And I said, sure. What Jason costume do you want? She's like, oh, just like a regular Jason. Now, if you're a Jason fan and somebody says, oh, can I just have a regular Jason mask? That would piss us off because it pisses me off. I'm like, you idiot. You have no idea what Jason looks like because there's so much difference. Like you said, the continuity is so different. It's strange. Well, aren't they all the same? Oh, you idiot. They're not the same. But I can't do that because they don't know, right? So I'm all like, well, this is what a part 3 Jason looks like. And I show her, she's like, that one's cool. This is what a part 7 Jason looks like. She's like, that one's cool. She's like, that one, and I'll have the pictures or something on the computer. And I'm like, oh, the Freddy versus Jason. She's like, yeah, whatever you said. I want to be that Jason. So if I ever make a Freddy versus Jason costume, I'm going to make a little one for her. So we can be twinnies. We can be twinnies because she wants a Jason costume. I'd have to like resize the mask a little bit, or maybe she just have a big old mask on her head. I don't know because she's like 11. So Nathan, I'm gonna mispronounce it. I'm so terrible name. Nathan Calderon. Did I say that correctly? No, I did not. I love your costumes. Thank you very much, Nathan. I greatly appreciate that. Let's see here. Horror film productions. Even when somebody calls Jason Michael or dude, no, that right. When somebody says, don't you make the Freddy stuff? I got a Freddy costume, but somebody actually mentioned, because I'm like, yeah, do I make like horror stuff? And they're like, oh yeah, check out your channel. You make that Freddy stuff, right? I'm like, Freddy stuff? What do you? And like, it takes me a minute. What are you talking about? The Freddy with the machete. No, you complete moron. It's Jason, you stupid idiot. And they're like, oh, what's the difference? So yeah, it does bother me. Even when like, oh, you make that Michael Myers, like the Halloween stuff, right? No, I don't. Like, how do you not know the difference? Like, how old are you? Like, you should have watched some of those movies. Some people just don't understand. Some people don't, and I can't be too mad because they're stupid. That is like the meanest thing to say. They just don't get it. They don't get it. And there is a very distinct difference, obviously, with the killers. There has to be, or you'd get them all mixed up. Even a close friend of mine thought I make Michael Myers stuff because that's all he knew. Because they all look the same, and I'm like, God damn, dude, wow, you're trash, kid. No. Is Elemental Slasher in here with? There he is, Elemental Slasher. One of the OGs to the CS5 Unmasked channel. He is a moderator as well. So you guys need to be very careful because Elemental Slasher will not put up with your shit. So, so yes, thank you for joining us, Elemental. All right, let's see here. This is from WWE Toy Review Awesome Figures. You're amazing. I'm amazing, or somebody else is amazing. If you're saying I'm amazing, thank you so much. I don't feel that I'm amazing. I feel that I'm just barely entertaining enough to keep the channel alive. So thank you so much. I do greatly appreciate that. Yeah, okay, exactly. Somebody said, I don't even want to say it. Like, it hurts when somebody confuses Freddy with Jason or Jason with Michael or Michael with Freddy. It's totally irks me. And so, yes, you're absolutely correct. It is like just so frustrating, but people just don't get it, man. You eat cats? That's kind of weird. So some of you guys know, some of you don't know. No punchline. Welcome to the chat. Glad you can join us. But some of you guys know, and some of you guys don't know. But I used to work over in China. Yes, China. I worked over there for 4 years, and the common misconception is they eat dogs and cats. Now, what I will say is most people over in China do not eat dogs or cats. Now, do some people in China eat dogs or cats? Yes, they do. The same as some people here in the United States that eats dogs and cats. Now, I was it was in Dalian, China. It's on the coast next to the Yellow Sea. And Dalian is a beautiful city. If you guys have never been to Dalian, China, it has like 3 million people. It's a huge city. There's bigger cities, but I mean, I live in a town that's 26,000 people. So like 3 million is pretty big. So I'm walking around and we go to like this market and stuff. And I don't really speak Mandarin or even Cantonese or anything. So I got a liaison with me who speaks Chinese very fluently. And we're at this like festival or market or whatever it was. And we're chilling down. And, there is some things that are a little taboo. I mean, I grew up on a farm, so I know, what it's like to see dead animals. Okay. So that wasn't too surprising for me. But when you're walking down this little market and they got dead animals hanging up and they're cutting chunks off and throwing them on the grill and you buy it and eat it, I'm like, man, I've never really seen that in the United States. I'm like, that's a little weird to me, but I'm like, that's their thing, whatever. I'm not gonna whatever, shit on their stuff. I'm like, oh wow, that's like dead animal. And then the liaison that's with me is like, dude, that's some good ass shit. You got to eat that shit. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna eat shit off. They're cooking. Like, I don't even eat from vendors on the street corners unless I'm like, did you wash your hands, you pig? But he's all like, bro, and so like, I'm like, well, that guy got like, can he wash his hands or something? Because like he's been cutting bloody meat all day, dude. And so the liaison is like, he's all being PGO, ni hao ma, whatever, right? And if you guys don't know what I just said is how are you? Can I get a cold beer? That's what that is. If you guys are wondering. So ni hao ma being PGO, it's how are you? Can I get a cold beer? So that's pretty popular over in China if you want to know. But so he's all, this, that, or whatever. And so the guy washes his hands and I'm all, hell yeah, dog, like whatever, like you get your business and stuff. He washed it real good. I'm counting, did 20 seconds. And then I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll get some of that. And I'm like, make that shit well done. I'm not just going to eat no rare, whatever meat. I ain't see no cows. So like, I don't think it's a cow. And so like he cook it all up and it's like meat on a stick, right? So I'm eating and I'm like, that doesn't taste like chicken and that does not taste like beef. I'm like, fuck, what is this, dude? And I'm like, I know, like, I like over there, you eat whatever, right? And there's some sketchy stuff, but I mean, you're a foreigner in a foreign land, so like you got to kind of go with it, And I'm eating it, and I'm like, damn, this ain't no chicken, ain't no beef, dude. I'm like, what's up? And I mean, I've eaten donkey before over there, and I didn't know it was donkey. And I'm eating it, and I'm like, so what's this meat? And then the guy's all like, and so I asked my liaison, I'm like, ask him what meat it is. And he says it, and my liaison's all like, you don't want to know. And I'm like, fuck. I go, is this people? Am I eating people? Like, is this a dude? Like, am I eating like some guy? And they're like, no, woof, woof, woof. I'm like, fuck, I'm eating a dog. I'm eating dog right now. And he's smiling. I'm like, he's so screwing with me. He's totally screwing with me. And my liaison's like, no, like you're in the poor part of Dalian. Like you're like in the ghetto of Dalian and they eat dog here. And I'm like, dude, why'd you take me to this place, dude? I'm like, fuck. I'm like, okay, so I've eaten dog before. That was awesome. And I got the hell out of there, dog. I was like, I got the hell out of there, dog. I got the hell out of there. And I'm like, man, get me out of this place. And I got out of there and I'm like, holy shit, dude, I eat dog. Dude, I had to message family and shit, bro. I'm like, hey, man, I eat dog. And I'm a dog lover, dude. And I'm straight up like eating animal. I'm eating my meat. I'm basically eating my friends is what I was doing. And that sucked. So it didn't taste like chicken. So, it just tastes like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't taste like fucking chicken. It tastes like dog. So, but yeah, China, other than that, was pretty awesome. I didn't see any cats, but from what the Chinese people, because I made a lot of friends over there because I worked there for 4 years. So I made a lot of friends, and this is from their word or their mouth, not mine. They say, yeah, actually, Koreans are more likely to eat dog rather than Chinese. And I went, and I've been to Korea, South Korea before, and I'm like, never once did I see anybody eating dog over there. But maybe that's what they were just saying, so they didn't look that bad. But yeah, so they do occasionally will eat dog over in China, but I'm pretty sure they eat dog here in the United States as well. You go to some poor places, they probably eat dog. I've eaten snake, I've eaten goat, I've eaten almost every animal that I could. I haven't ate giraffe. I haven't ate ostrich, but I've ate scorpions. Dude, that's gross. Um, Fish eyes. They eat a lot of like different stuff over in China. Like you eat some, like you go to the Panda Express, you eat the stuff here. You're like, man, Panda Express is the bomb, dude. Yeah, Panda Express is pretty good. But you want real authentic Chinese food? It doesn't taste like Panda Express. I'm just giving you straight up. It's a different state, different taste. Some of it's good, but in my opinion, a lot of it was like stuff I did not like at all. What sound does a giraffe make? Yeah, I know, right? Like, what sound does a giraffe make? That's my best giraffe impression. If you got one better, let me know. I don't know. But I would like to try giraffe one day. I think like if giraffes were like there was an overabundance and they were a nuisance and you had a license to go hunt giraffe, be like, I'll take one giraffe, please. Give me like a giraffe steak. It's probably gonna be like that big. I would assume it would taste like donkey or horse. I would assume. I don't know. Oh yeah, pigeons. Okay, rooster. Where are you from? Did you say Australia? Did you say Australia? Are you from Australia, Rooster G? Let me know. Yep. Okay, Australia. So, because I remember reading some of your comments, and so pigeon. I know. I mean, I know when I was growing up, I grew up in New York, the great state of New York is where I grew up, or I was born, I was raised there a little bit, then I moved to Washington. But it wasn't uncommon to eat pigeon or quail or something like that there. So I believe it. I 100% believe that pigeon was a pigeon. Pigeon was a source of sustenance. I do believe that. Have you created the NES Jason suit yet? No, I have not. That's from Thomas Losey. No, I have not. I would actually love to make the NES or even retro Jason costume. I think that'd be just insanely cool, man. It's just a lot of purple. I'm all about that purple. Mike Jordan, you've had alligator meat. How does that taste? I would assume it tastes gamey. I would assume it would taste more like a rabbit. I've had rabbit. Rabbit's good, but not great. People say it tastes like chicken. No, it's more of a gamey taste to it. Justin Joker 19 CS5. I've got a quick joke for you, as long as it ain't gross or dirty. All right, what's your joke? See here. What are you going to be doing for this live stream? Bullshitting, talking, hanging out with my peoples and stuff. Are you guys okay with me calling you guys my peoples? That's pretty much what I'm doing. Am I going to be doing a giveaway on this one? No. I will, if I get some shit, I'll give it away on another live stream. This was like literally an unexpected live stream. Okay, Mike Jordan, how did that alligator taste? Was it disgusting or was it pretty good? Pretty good. That's cool, but it's by majority, not so much. Oh, okay. All right, I'll ease up on it. Okay, a bit actually tastes like beef. Oh, beef jerky. No shit. You know what? I would almost guarantee I could probably order some alligator online and have it delivered to my house. Dude, that'd be fucking cool. I don't know if I would feel bad. I mean, alligators suck, don't get me wrong. But like I would feel bad if they just killed an alligator for that reason. I mean, I'm all for like if you need to hunt and get some food, hunt and get some food. I'm not really necessarily in it for a sport. I've killed animals. I've had to hunt before. I grew up in upstate New York, so hunting was kind of an important deal. But it was for necessity. We needed food to live. So Alligator is kind of like steak. This is from Jasco Lint. If I'm saying that terribly wrong. It's kind of like steak. Okay, you know what? Maybe I will see about getting some alligator meat up in this joint, and then I'll eat it during the live stream. The CS5 Army. That's not bad. Somebody had mentioned the CS5 Bandits. I kind of liked that. Nathan, this is your first live chat. Oh, is my first. Oh, this is okay, dude. Awesome. I'm glad you can join. I don't do live streams a lot. I probably should do them more, but I don't know. It's weird because like the whole time, not only am I reading chat, but I'm looking at my face. Like the camera is there, my face is here, and the chat is over there. I look at my face a lot. I don't know. It's kind of, I'm tired of looking at me. Sour cream is gross. Who's with me? Captain Fun's with me. If you guys hate sour cream, raise your nub. Boom. Sour cream is fucking gross. And yeah, I said fucking gross because I hate it that much. Now, if you guys aren't cool with bad language like that, this may not be the place for you. But as I said earlier, this is not designed for children. This is an adult conversation. Sour cream is fucking gross, guys. Not gonna lie. I can say that with 100% nub raised. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Riley. I hate sour cream. Thank you very much. Shauna Owsley. Am I saying that correctly? Hi, CS5. Hello, Shauna. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Welcome to the stream. Stocky CS5. Do you remember the name tab of? A tuba. I want to say yes. There's been a lot of names over the years, dude. I don't know. That name kind of, the tuba part of it, yes, I do kind of remember. The multiple Fs, I'm not 100% sure. Bryson, you like sour cream? You're gone. Moderators, ban him for light. No. Death by Isaac. Nub raised. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Speaks the truth. Word up. I know. This is from Horror Film Productions. I've never tried sour cream. You might like it. I don't know, dude. Like, I got family members. I'm a fucking puke. They eat that shit. Oh god, they eat it right out of the tub. They eat the shit out of the tub. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to disown some family members, man. They're gross, and they do it to piss me off, dude. If we're doing taco nights, yo, my name is Joe. If you guys didn't know, my name is Joe or Joseph or whatever. They're like, Joe, come on over, taco nights. I'm like, no, I refuse to go to taco nights with you guys because you fucking just eat sour cream out of the tub. Why is it so gross? I'm having a fucking breakdown. Fuckers, that's gross. That shit is nasty. Eating the sour cream. We're at 2 hours in this live stream, and I'm breaking down over sour cream. Oh my god. But Megan Baker, easy on the spamming, bro. Or girl, sorry. Yeah, easy on the spamming. Hello, how are you? I'm awesome. I'm having a breakdown because homies is be eating sour cream. We got nubs raised. So if you do not like sour cream, raise that nub. Raise the nub, man. Cause like Zach Psycho Wrigley, can you shout out me? You got to shout out. If you want me to go to your channel, we'll do that on a later stream. But you got respect over here, bro. There's your shout out. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. I'm getting sick to my stomach. Do you think about sour cream? It's so fucking gross. Okay, I gotta switch it up. I gotta get over here. I mean, still raise that nub. Raise that nub if you hate sour cream. So this is from Stop Mo Man. I have a theory that since Jason's face looks so different over all the movies, it's because he's a different person. I agree. Okay. Every time pretending to be Jason, but that's just a theory. You know what? That's a very strong theory. I'm with you. I honestly feel, as a theory, mind you, that there's truth to that. So I know from part 2, 3, and 4, it's the same guy. Because we see that continuity, right? We see part 2, and then it immediately starts. Part 3 starts at the end of part 2, and part 4 starts at the end of part 3, right? Um, and I mean, part 5 obviously was Roy. And then I do feel, because even part 6 was a resurrected, but they feel who is Jason. They feel that is Jason. And uh it could be, but you might be onto something there. You may be speaking truth, that it's because, okay, honestly, that was the plan, right? With part 5. Part 5, they have a different Jason, right? And then they were gonna have Tommy be the Jason. The Carpenter picks, ease on the spamming, please. Please stop. I'll have my moderators time me out, dog. Like, just be very cool with your spamming. So, because part 5, they had Roy, and then, at the end of part 5, Tommy Jarvis has the mask, he's got the knife, he's gonna kill Pam and shit, right? So they were gonna continue that. They were gonna have Tommy be fucking Jason, and they were gonna have like a different Jason. I almost was on board with that, but then I'm like, man, I don't know. But there still might be even some validity to that. There could be a different dude in the Jason costume, because besides Kane Hodder, there's been a different person behind that mask anyways. You know what I'm saying? So there's truth. You're speaking truth, man. In theory, you're speaking truth. So yeah. Okay, here's the joke. Okay, so Justin Joker, here's the joke. Okay, let me get it up. CS5, here is my joke. Can you imagine the Titanic with a lisp? Okay. Neither can I. It's unthinkable. That's the stupidest. Oh shit. Oh my god. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Wow. Thank you very much. Obviously it made me laugh. I've never even heard of that one. Oh my god. Thank you so much. That was funny. Oh man, I'm getting a headache almost. Oh shit, that's great. Ah. Oh god, thank you so much. Okay, let me get let me get back to this. Somebody said do a video eating sour cream. No, Alex, I'm not gonna do that. You're gonna see me vomit everywhere. Now, Mike Jordan, the terrible person he is, CS5, you should eat a peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich, dog, live stream style. And you know what? I did. And you know what? I almost threw up everywhere. I should find that video and just upload that little snippet of me just dying eating that. So I'm not going to eat sour cream during a live stream. I'm not even going to make a video. I mean, because it'd be like, I couldn't even get it. I couldn't even get it in my mouth. I couldn't even get it in my mouth. It'd just be everywhere. Oh god, I'm almost going to cry. That's so gross, bro. Curse you, brother. Curse you for mentioning that. Did you make a 2009 Jason costume yet? No, I did not. I'm having a tough time with the jacket. I'm probably gonna have to make the jacket. Everything else I could do. The jacket's gonna be a tough one, but it's not off the table. I still want to make that costume, and I'll probably make it in the future. So yeah, so be looking forward to that in the next 5 years. So yeah, hopefully sooner than that, guys. 5-second sour cream challenge. No, dude, what is wrong with you? Oh no. Okay, anybody mentioned sour cream? You're dead to me now. Oh my god, somebody keeps reporting my stream. They're reporting your stream. Are you cursing and saying naughty stuff, Iron Cereal? You're not an adult. It's probably not good for you to curse. So that's probably why you're getting reported. Or somebody's just being an asshole, bro. That's what it is. Somebody's just being a jerk and reporting you for no reason. Still my favorite moment. Oh god, when I was eating the mayonnaise and peanut butter. Ugh. Yeah, thanks, Hack and Slash. Yeah, Elemental Slasher. Still my favorite moment. Man, that was horrible, dude. Like, oh god. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do for the 47 of you that are still with me? I'm gonna do something special. I'm gonna do something very special right now for you guys. It's happening, guys. Hold on. Not sour cream. Not sour cream. Hold on. Oops. Hold on. All right. So I'm gonna do something special, and I'm only gonna do it for you guys right now. This is for the adults only, bro. So now I did a live stream a while ago, right? And a buddy of mine came over to the house. He notified me, hey, I'm gonna come on over. I said, yeah, sure, make yourself at home. I'm doing a live stream. Don't bother me. So you know what he does? He takes a bottle of liquid ass. If you guys can see that. Can you guys see that? The light's kind of let me kill. Oh my god, I'm so scared, guys. I'm so scared. This is a bottle of liquid ass. He sprays my studio with that and fucking leaves. And it was horrible. It was so like stank. Like I hit the microphone got unplugged, whatever. So I was gonna get him back, and I did get him back, but I bought a bottle of liquid ass because it's stinky. But I also bought this bottle. It's called Tex Ass. It's called Tex Ass, as you can see that. So we should try this out to see how. I know how bad the liquid ass stinks. This shit will wreck the rest of your day on how this is. This is butt crack smell / porta potty smell. This shit is no joke. Now I want to try out the Tex Ass in this live stream, and then please don't, but you probably should. I'm gonna see how this goes. Okay, I'm gonna turn the light back on, guys, because you need to see this. This needs to be visible. But I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Yeah, get a little mood lighting here. Oh my god, there we go. Little mood lighting. Okay, welcome everybody. We are gonna be, for the first time on this channel, we're gonna be digging into the Tex Ass smell. Now I've never smelled this before. I've smelled liquid ass. That is horrible. That is a day wrecker right there. It is clothes wrecker. It only lasts like 20 minutes and disappears. Tex Ass, on the other hand, I'm not sure. I don't know what we're gonna do. I know what we're gonna do here, guys. First time. I bought it. I've never even. I can barely smell it. I bought it and I've never even used it. The liquid ass I've used already. Even bought a barf spray. The barf spray is gross. So we are going to smell this for the very first time here on this live stream. And you're going to get my natural reactions. Okay, so it says Tex Ass. The stink is bigger than all of Texas, if you will. It is a stink prank smell. Okay. The ingredients are pure ass, total ass, stank ass. So are we ready for this? Are we ready? I'm not going to mix it with sour cream or mayonnaise, but we are going to go for this. So here we go. Ready? I'm going to spray it. I'm going to just spray it on the wall right here. There we go. Okay, we're going to wait for it. We're going to wait for the smell. That was like 2 full pumps. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That is fucking bad. Oh, my God. Damn. Oh, that is horrible. Okay, okay, it smells. It doesn't smell as bad as the liquid ass. Oh, it smells. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's like a wet. Oh, it's like wet dog shit. Oh, man. I shouldn't have done 2 pumps. I shouldn't have done. Oh, my God. I shouldn't have done 2 full pumps. Oh, that is fucking bad. Jeez. I got to open the door. Oh my God. What the fuck? Fuck. Oh, I'm making it worse. Oh my God. I'm making it worse. Oh fuck. Oh God. Oh my God, that is stank. Oh, my door's open. My neighbor's probably like, what the hell is going on out there? Oh my God, it smells like a backed up septic tank. It is. Oh my God. It's on my. I don't know if it's on my hands. The stink is everywhere. Jeez Louise. Hold on. I got a little fan right here. Dude, that is foul. Like the door's open, so like the smell is dissipating. Oh, okay. It doesn't smell as bad as that liquid ass, but that is some nasty shit. Oh man, I hope I don't stain my wall. Dude, that is gross. Like my stomach is upset right now. Yeah, like if I was eating something, I would be puking everywhere. This fan's helping. It's kind of like it because the door's right over here. It's kind of bringing in some air, and it's kind of like pushing that stink like behind all over my Jason shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna have stank Jason clothes. Oh my gosh, the boss 1911. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, it's gross, dude. Mix it with the liquid ass. I don't know, dude. I don't know if I can handle that, dude. That Tex ass was something nasty, dude. Like that liquid ass, that'll just mess me up. Oh man, that'll mess me up even more. Like the smell's dissipating because this fan's on, so that's helping a little bit. Oh, like dude, I wish you guys could smell this. Like it's like just a stanky, shitty smell. Like you guys, like if your toilet overflowed and it was just that's what it smells like. Just a nasty overflow toilet. Oof. Oh, dude, like it's in my mouth and stuff too. Okay, let me see if I can even function. Yeah, the stanky Jason clothes would be more authentic. I would agree. Put it in your nose. I don't need to. It's in my nose, dude. It's in my mouth. Positively, Kevin, bro. I don't know how long you've been here, but we is gonna throw up, dude. Like we've been drinking, not drinking. We've been smelling this Tex ass liquid stink, bro. That is a stank. That is gross. Elemental slash, you taking off? All right, man, you take it easy. Peace out, dude. Oh my god. Oh man. Do a video, wear a Jason mask to cover up the face in case you spray you spray both at once. Oh jeez. I need to get a gas mask or something. It's just some stankness. It's just some filthy stankness in here, dude. Get back at your friend. No, I already got back at him. So he was with his girlfriend, right? And they were in the room. And I'm over at his joint, right? And I'm like, you know, I got the liquid ass and I got it in my pocket. And I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? It's like, we're gonna go do this thing and shit. And he's like, yeah, you know, it's like, you know, it's not for like another hour. And I'm like, cool, I'm just gonna kick it. He's like, okay, I'm gonna be up in my room with my girl. I'm like, cool. What's up, dude? Yeah. You get whatever, right? And so he's in there for like 10 minutes, something like that, whatever. I got the liquid ass and I'm like, I'm gonna get this dude back for fucking my live stream up. I get that door open, blam, 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 blam. I'm just dumping that shit. Maybe 5 pumps in his room. I close that door and I'm holding that sumbitch. 10 seconds later, you can hear him. He's like, oh my God. He's like, you fucker. And he's jerking on that door. And I'm like, oh, he's going to kick my ass, bro. I let go of that handle. I just take off, run. And he's coming out. His girlfriend's like, what the fuck? Oh my God. I felt bad because she was involved with it too. But he had to pay. That there's casualties of war, and you come to my live stream and dump liquid ass into my live stream, the smell is almost gone. Actually, if you dump liquid ass into my live stream, I'm gonna go to your room and dump liquid ass in there. That's the rules. That's the rules. And since then, he didn't fucking prank me. He didn't prank me at all. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Don't fuck my live streams, dude. That's you might as well just be like taking money out of my bank. You know what I'm saying? It's like taking money out of my bank. Oh man, yeah, it was gross. But yeah, so I don't mind a good prank if it's justified. But yeah, the smell is almost gone, which is nice. The Tex ass, if I was gonna rate it on 1 to 10, like stank, it's at least a 7 on the stankometer. The liquid ass is by far much more stronger than the Tex ass. I do have a barf spray. That's pretty stank too, and it actually smells like puke, like very acidic, you know. But that's probably like a 5 or a 6 on the stankometer. So Z Savage Glitch, what is up, buddy? I just touched my mouth with my stank finger. Oh my God. Yeah, you missed it, bro. We just had some stank spray we sprayed in here. Uh, I'm not gonna drink the liquid ass. There's a video out there where dude drank like I think it was 2 bottles of either 1 or 2 bottles of liquid ass. That dude, he may as well just killed himself. Like he was on his deathbed. He was so ill drinking that shit. He was throwing up so much. Oh, it was horrible, horrible, man. Uh, yeah, it's not gonna kill you. It's the pure filth. Like I could taste a little bit like on the side of my mouth. Ugh, it's horrible. Iron cereal. I made a peanut. Oh, I saw that video. I saw you. I saw that video. You made that peanut butter and mayo sandwich and you ate it. You ate it. I saw that video. What did I miss, bro? You missed it all. Unleague, or I mean, unknown league. You missed everything. You missed all of the crying, all of the good times, all of the praise, and then all of the stank. You missed it all, dude. Man, got the notifications, dude. They're not working. Where did I get it? I bought this on Amazon. It was a 3-pack for $26. It was liquid ass, right? It was Tex ass, and it was a barf spray, which I got in the house, which I prank on my girlfriend. I didn't want to do the liquid ass on her because it would make her freaking puke. The barf spray, she was like, "What does that stink?" I'm like, "I don't. What are you talking about?" She's like, "Dude, your house stinks." I'm like, "Yeah, the dog's been fucking around. Maybe they shit somewhere or something. My dogs poop outside, but And she's like, "No, it doesn't smell like poop. It smells like garbage." I'm like, "Oh, maybe the dogs threw up. Maybe they got in the garbage." And it disappeared after a while. She's like, "Dude, like shampoo your carpet, you gross hog." So yeah, I did play it on her, but the bar spray's in the house. So yeah, you missed everything. Why would you spray it? Well, one, I wanted to test it because I've never smelt the Tex ass before, and I strongly recommend never smelling it again. But as far as the barf spray, it was kind of like a little joke on her because people have told me it doesn't stink nowhere near as bad, and it doesn't stink. It just smells like garbage or puke is what it smells like. But yeah, man. Let's see here. Part 5, F for part 5 garbage. Part 5, I'm going to say, you guys may disagree. I thought part 5, Friday the 13th, part 5, was a good Friday the 13th movie. I think the kills were good. I think the entire premise of it was good. Was I upset that Jason didn't do any killing? Of course I was. When I found out it was Roy, I was really hurt. Like I was betrayed. Like somebody sprayed liquid ass on my live stream. That's how I felt. I got over that throughout the years because I appreciated it for what it was. It was something different that didn't work for the series, but I thought it was good enough because I honestly believed that was Jason through the whole movie killing until the very end. So I have to look at it like that. I thought the premise was good. The kills were great. The mask was cool because it was different. Now, he didn't look like Jason. He was kind of like a lot more slender, but I still think part 5 was a good Friday the 13th movie. Now, is it top 10? Maybe. Yeah, I would say probably top 10 of the 12 Jason movies. Top 5, that would be debatable as far as what mood I'm in, but it was still a good Friday the 13th movie. Jason Todd Voorhees. I was 7 years old when I watched part 5, and I never once looked good to me as a fan movie standpoint. And for the most part, when I was younger, I would agree. I didn't feel that it was good because the betrayal was so heavy. Again, once I got older, I realized, well, that was the young me talking. After watching it many more times and appreciating, especially the kills were good. Not all the kills, some of the kills were stupid, but like the wood when the couple was into the woods, you know what I'm talking about. Got the hedge trimmers, the leather belt across the face. Those are some primo kills, man. But yeah, probably if I'm going to be honest right now, it probably would be in my top 5 as far as the better of the Friday the 13th movies. So, oh yeah. So you're 24 years old now, and I still don't see any appeal, and that's fine. I mean, a lot of people love part 9, Jason Goes to Hell. A lot of that is their favorite Friday the 13th or Jason movie, and me, it's bottom of the barrel. Everybody's going to have their preferences when it comes to the Friday the 13th series. And that's what's so good about us as a community, because we do have those differences and we do look at them slightly different, because we've all seen them at different points in our life. So our views are different. And sometimes those views will come up in the future. Like, what? I still do agree that that is a terrible Friday the 13th movie. So what is my least favorite movie? Are you referring to least favorite Friday the 13th movie, or just overall least favorite movie? Least favorite movie? There's a lot of them. I hate a lot of movies. As far as Friday the 13th, what is my least favorite? It's probably, of the 12 Jason movies, including the original Friday the 13th, would probably be the 9th installment. That is my least favorite. I don't like the premise. I know they're trying to do something different. It is my least favorite, honestly. Jason X, even though it's not a great Jason movie, it's a lot more self-aware that it's a terrible Jason movie. I enjoy it more than Part 9. I even like the Jason, the way he looks, better than Part 9. So yeah. This is from Jamie Gorzik Purelix. Jamie, sorry. What other costumes do you have in mind? I plan on doing a lot of different costumes. Okay, the fan. I'm going to shut this fan off and I'm going to close the door now. The stink is gone. So let me get back. Just that. Oh, did somebody say, have you been working out? Well, the answer is yes, I actually have. Anyways, costumes I have planned for the future. Obviously, some Jason costumes, right? So I want to do like the Jason X, the pre-Uber Jason X. I want to do Freddy versus Jason. I want to do Mortal Kombat Jason. I would love to do a Savini Jason also. But non-Jason costumes, Chad from the video game, Friday the 13th, the game. I want to do a Chad. I already got the outfit. I was gonna make the video. I'm also gonna be doing some Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil. Not as much as Friday the 13th, but I did grow up playing the Resident Evil games, and I love them. And there's a lot of characters and even monsters in there, creatures, zombies, the Los Plagas, infected, if you want. They're extremely cool, and I want to create those costumes as well. And I'm already working on a Resident Evil 4 costume, a character from Resident Evil 4. I'm working on a costume there. So yeah, I got a lot of plans. Am I going to do a La Chapa? I may eventually do more Friday the 13th, the game characters. I did the Kenny Rydell. I got his outfit back here. I did do the Kenny Rydell, and the Chad is coming soon. I might do an Adam Palomino. I might do him. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But as far as Resident Evil 8, I am so on board with RE8, dog. I'm so on board with that. You see that trailer? Oh, it looks so good. Oh man. Yeah, I love it. Are you going to make the remake? I would love to do the remake costume. I just don't know when I'm going to do it. A lot of these costumes that I want to make, obviously it comes down with time and money, right? And yes, I'm going to be doing them on a budget, but it takes, like the Part 7 costume that I just released, that took 4 months to make that, because I had to dig for the prices to be low, because I had to do this for under $25. Now, do I have to do these for under $25? No. But that's a reason why people watch these videos is, can he do it on a discount? What's he doing? How is he making this? What is his, technique when he does this? How does he make the bones? Oh, it's just foam. I didn't even think about that. One of those deals. So I want to do this on a budget. So like sometimes like I have to order stuff and it takes months to get the stuff. When you order overseas, like it could take up to, I waited 2 months just for the fasteners. I don't got them right here, but just the fasteners that I used, those took 2 months for me to get those. And they were 88 cents. Now I could have went down to Walmart and, paid the $5 for them and had them instantly, but that's $5. Now I'd have been over my budget. So it's one of those deals. So I would love to do the Part 9 costume. I just don't know when I'm going to do it. I've done a Ghost Jason already. I've done the Never Hike Alone Ghost Jason. and I did do that for under $25. The mask I want to redo. So I'm going to be doing update videos on my costumes that I make and some of the improvements that I make. Cause like the mask, I really want to redo that mask. I'm not really proud of the way that mask turned out. Cause I don't, I don't normally make like when I'm doing the tutorial videos, I make the masks for the costume tutorials. I make them pretty cheaply and they're not like top tier quality to where if I'm going to make a mask, say for a customer, like if you ordered a mask from my Etsy store, I would use good quality paints. I would use realistic chevrons. I would use proper tools. I wouldn't use like a fucking nail to make shit. I would actually use my Dremel. I would use my scalpels, my etching tools. I would use all of that to create these masks because I want that quality to be top tier. So I think I'm going to redo the mask anyways, and make it because like to make like a legit Jason mask, it'll cost anywhere from $6 to $10 to make a legit one. To make a cheap one for the costume tutorials, it's a couple of dollars. It's a little bit of paint, and I mean the mask cost more than the actual stuff I use for it. So you know what I'm saying? It's one of those deals. I wanted to, oh, you taking off carpenter picks? All right, man, you take it easy. All right. Thank you for stopping by. I would love to do. I want to do a retro Jason in the future, and I already got a really cool concept and really cool idea on how to do it. And it's super cheap, and I'm not above that by any means, but it's super cheap. As far as Savini, I already got some really good ideas on how to do that for $25. The hood's going to be a little different, and I'm having some trouble with the hood because I want to be able to make certain parts of the hood kind of glow a little bit. I can get away with them not glowing. I might go down that road, but I'm going to see if I can get it to glow. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's stopping me on the Savini part. But so, and I mean, I could probably use, some sort of glow in the dark neon paint, but it would have to be dark, and I want to be able to see the costume and it does that. Somebody has suggested using like glow sticks that I could pick up at the dollar store. That's a really good idea. I may go down that road. So it's going to be one of those deals. But yeah, Savini Jason definitely is going to be something. So this is from Unknown League. I've already started revisiting the Part 9 costume. I've already made a better mask for it, and I've already updated the actual costume. It's a lot more dingier. It's a lot more darker. It's a lot more robust. One thing that you didn't necessarily know, but when I did wear that costume for the video, I was wearing like 5 shirts to bulk myself out, because I mean, you can see, I mean, I'm not like a big guy. I do work out, but I'm not like a really big dude. So to make the Part 9, I mean, if you watch the video, I mean, I look like I'm at least 50 pounds heavier, and I had to wear like 5 shirts just to kind of puff myself out to look that way. And that's not necessarily, I don't want to portray myself as that's how I'm doing it. I want it to actually be me behind the costume and not, I'm having to pack all this other stuff on because people are like, oh, but it's a lot more accurate. It's a $25 costume and I used felt and hot glue. So it's one of those deals. And so I wanted it to be me. So I'm updating the costume to more tailored toward the way I look now. So yeah, it's one of those deals. But yeah, I am going to be revisiting a lot of other costumes that like the Part 3, I've already updated that completely. The Part 4, I mean, other than the hood, because I want to make all the hoods, that'd be the only thing I want to update on that. The Part 5, I'm definitely updating the Part 5. I mean, I'm already working on a different mask. I'm not done with this, but this is the mask I'm going to be using for the Part 5 updated costume I'm working on. And the actual overalls or the coveralls, I'm updating that as well. So be looking forward to those videos. Those videos are going to be actually pretty easy to make, and I could probably pump those up pretty quickly. And I had big plans for what I was going to do for the month of October, but I knew the Part 7 costume was going to be a big deal. So I wanted to let that one ride. This is from DJ Cowell. Can you ever make a vengeance mask? You are actually in luck. I've actually made a vengeance mask, and I actually made a tutorial video on how I made that vengeance mask. You can look at it'd be in my playlist, or you can just type in CS5 DIY vengeance mask, and the video should pop up. But it's also in my playlist on DIY Jason masks or whatever. And I honestly feel that vengeance mask turned out really good. I'm really proud of that mask, and I do want to make the costume from Jamie Gorski. Yeah, I do want to make a vengeance costume. That is definitely on my list. Is it on the top of the list? No, it's not. I really haven't bought too many things for that. And I mean, I could reuse the part 6 costume, but then I won't have the part 6 costume. So it'll be a total fresh costume that I'm going to make. And I own the DVD. I'm not organized here because like my whole place is a shithole right now. But I got the Vengeance on Blu-ray right here, and it's got great behind the scenes and everything. So like I got really good detail images of the costume, and I'm also on Facebook. I'm also a member of the Vengeance group, I guess if you want to call it. So there's a lot of high resolution photos of Jason, and I actually spoke with a couple of the people that actually made the movie and were in the movie. I won't say like we were tight or anything. It was just like through conversation, and they saw my video on the mask. They really liked the mask. They said it was a cheapy Chinese blank and I should use higher quality material. And I do agree, but they don't understand what we do here on the channel. But they were impressed on how good the mask looked. They were like, that's a really good looking mask. If you ever want to make more authentic, legit looking masks, here's a bunch of high resolution photos. And I went, holy shit. And so they were super detailed. So I was able to, Jason Brooks and a few other folks that were I was communicating with. And so, yeah, they're very, very helpful. I mean, they weren't like, hey, we're best friends now, but it's like, hey, we saw that video. We're impressed with your mask. Here's some high resolution photos you can go check out. And I'm like, dude, you're fucking badass. Thank you. And I mean, I think if you even go to, I made a Vengeance because it was before Vengeance came out and they just showed the trailer. And I did a very slight reaction video to the trailer where I showed off the very first Vengeance mask I made. And I was kind of talking to that. And you can actually see there, they commented on that video. So they straight up commented on that video, basically the same thing. And I went, fucking, that's cool as hell, dude. So thank you very much. So yeah, Vengeance costume is definitely something I want to do in the future, like badly. Now the movie is take it as you will. I did watch the behind the scenes. The behind the scenes explain a lot more. So if you guys have not seen Vengeance, I'm going to spoil a little bit of stuff here. So if you guys do not want to get any spoilers, let me know right now. Because if not, I'm going to spoil Vengeance a little bit. So I'll give you guys a minute to decide. Because there's a certain spot in there that I absolutely hated in the movie. And it ruined the movie for me. Because I thought the movie was self-aware. It was campy. It was basically, a B budget Friday the 13th movie. And I thought it was pretty fun. But there was a certain part. You have not seen Vengeance yet? Okay, a lot of people say I don't care. So Ray, I'm gonna in like 20 seconds, I'm gonna spoil something in it that's kind of a big, important piece of the movie, and it was this specific piece of information that I started to veer down on my view of the movie. I was like, this movie got a lot worse because I know this information now. But after I watched the special features in the Blu-ray Vengeance movie, they actually explained, the thing I'm talking about, Mike Jordan, they actually explained that particular part. And I went, oh, fuck, thank you. Like, I thought you were going down that road, but then you weren't going down that road. And it totally confirmed. Okay, I'm going to spoil it now. So in the movie, there's Jason drowns in the lake, right? This is not news. Jason drowns in Camp Crystal Lake. Okay. Jason actually gets rescued. Okay, rescued in the sense that he is retrieved from the lake from his father, Elias. Elias Voorhees, Jason's dad, plucked him out of the lake after he had died, after he drowned in the lake. So Jason was dead in the lake. Now, in the movie The Vengeance, Elias Voorhees takes out what I believe and what a lot of people have believed was the Necronomicon from, Evil Dead, or from Jason Goes to Hell, Part 9, right? The Necronomicon, to where Jason is a deadite, he has this demon inside of him, blah, 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 blah. So when that came across in the movie Vengeance, I was fucking irate. I was pissed that they went down that road. They're like, dude, you literally had a decent movie and you fucked me with this. So in the behind the scenes on The Vengeance, it clearly states that is not the Necronomicon. Jason is not a deadite. Never once did we ever say that was the Necronomicon. And never once did anybody in the movie or even the movie production want it to be portrayed as the Necronomicon. It kind of looks like it, but it doesn't look like it at all. It is a leather-bound book with thread that has been threaded. Now, what it is, it's a book of spells. So they delved down the road of the dark arts, not this weird deadite Necronomicon bullshit. It was more like a book of demonic spells, like from devil worship, basically. And in the regards, Jason officially would have been dead, but he had been brought back from the dead, still being dead. So it explains it in the behind the scenes. And I went, that is a lot more digestible and it's a lot more understandable and forgivable than straight up saying, this is an Necronomicon, he's a deadite, like Part 9 did. So when I watched that, they had a lot higher respect and I was a lot more happier. And I rewatched the movie again with a fresh perspective. So yeah, I wanted to get that out there because if you guys have seen Vengeance and you didn't know that piece of information, that may have pissed you off as much as it pissed me off. So this is from DJ Cowell. Who's your favorite Jason actor? This is a pretty popular opinion, and I would have to agree. I absolutely love Kane Hodder. I think he is the best Jason. His movement, his actions, his quick whips, his quick movements, his bear-like esque. I absolutely love it. Derek Mears, I thought did a really good job in Part 9. And Ted White, Part 4. I really loved his portrayal. He moved like, it was kind of weird because when Ted White did Part 4, the guy was like 50 something years old, right? He was an older dude, right? And you can see that in the movie, like when he's running, when he's moving, when he moves like a mature older guy. And so when I was younger and I watched that, it reminded me of like my granddad, my grandpa. Like he's like, boy, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like he just move at you and you're like, you'd back up because like you pissed grandma off or something and grandpa wasn't gonna have none of that. Right. And so that's how I was like, he was fearful to me because it reminded me of my grandfather. So I liked the way Ted White portrayed the Jason. CJ Graham did a really good job. I wish CJ Graham would have done maybe another movie, but I'm glad Kane Hodder took that role over because that's a bad motherfucker, dude. Like Kane is no joke. Like he is Jason straight up, Steve Dash did a good Jason, but not a great Jason. Rip Steve Dash, rip Ted White. So, I mean, it's one of those deals. But Derek Mears, I thought he did a really good job as Jason too. He had that broody presence that it was almost like a really young version of Kane Hodder is the best way I can describe it. Like a super young version of Kane Hodder. And that's kind of how I portray that. So yeah, there you go. Captain Fun CS5 got a question. What is your question? I know I'm gonna beat your ass, dude. My grandpa he could have been fucking Jason, dude. Dude, he was God, he's a bad Mama Jim. That dude, like, yeah, he was scary and like he straight up, he'd beat your ass. I mean, he old school, belt whipping the ass. You probably deserved most of it. Like when you tell grandma no, grandma ain't gonna clean that shit up. You hear this boom, 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 boom. You're like, fuck, I'm dead. Grandpa grab you. You're like, what? And then your mom and dad get home because, grandma and grandpa watching you while they at work or something. And then mom and dad get home, then they beat your ass. You're like, dude, like, I don't know if you guys grew up with ass whoopings. There needs to be some more ass whoopings in this world. I'm not saying beat your kids. I'm not saying go beat your kids, but giving them a timeout may not cut it, dude. Like they sometimes you got to whoop ass. And again, I'm not promoting violence. There is a time and a place for an ass whooping. If you is straight up disrespectful, like you tell your mom, no, you're a B, you deserve to get your face slapped straight up. If you say, no, mom, screw you, you say that in front of your friends, you better expect your dad to come home off of work working at General Motors all day long on that assembly line. You're expecting him to beat your ass with a belt because you told your mom to piss off in front of your friends. So, now I'm not saying like dumb little shit like you didn't clean your room. Yeah, you ain't gonna get your ass whipped. Say I'm throwing your shit away. Here's your Xbox right in the trash. Should have cleaned this shit up. That's justified. You tell your mama screw off, and you better get your fucking ass whipped. I'm just saying. A lot of you guys may disagree with that, and that's okay. And I may piss a lot of you guys off by saying that. I totally get it. But there's a lot of stupid ass bullshit that goes on in this world, and it's because kids ain't getting their ass beat. Not child abuse. You just need a good ass whooping. Is all I'm saying. Pig slasher, weird pig slasher movie. Hotel Hell. Hotel Hell. There you go. Your dad beat you. Sometimes maybe you deserved it. I deserved probably 90% of all my ass whoopings. And you know what? It made me a stronger person. It made me a more disciplined. It made me a more character driven, a more real type of dude. I'm a lot more honest with people because it ain't worth lying. It ain't worth being a fucking loser piece of garbage. I work hard. I play hard. I'm cheap. Those are values that are installed that we lose today. Maybe my grandpa was Jason. Maybe it was something, it was like, maybe he knew Ted White. Maybe he's like, oh, me and Ted, we tight and shit, whatever. It's like, yeah, we beat kid ass and stuff. We go to camp, beat kids and shit. And I'd be like, yeah, grandpa, you was cool as hell. And he beat my ass. He had to. Tell grandma to screw off. No, grandma ain't clean that shit. You stupid grandma. What the? Man, I deserved it. Yeah, I got some ass whoopings that I probably didn't deserve, and they were a little above and beyond a standard ass whooping. It was no one or two whoops. It was like belt to ass, and then you drop down hanging, and you get hit in the back and shit. You're like, what the fuck? Dude, this is abuse. And you didn't sit down for 30 minutes. You couldn't sit down. Your ass is just destroyed, man. But you know what? I got a few ass whoopings, and I learned from every single one of those ass whoopings. Let's see here. That went weird. that went on to something fucking somewhere else, man. This is from General Hot Pizza. Make your own original design for Jason with $25. Man, dude, I want to desperately. That is something I really want to do. I gotta pick a design, like how I'm gonna roll with that. Like maybe what I'll end up doing is like, what would Jason look like? Say like Jason part 4. Well, I guess you can say part 6. Like what would Jason part 4 look like after, sitting in the grave for, 5-10 years? Maybe like, because like there's a big difference between part 7 and part 9. Like the look is like, what the fuck? Like it's way different. Maybe I'll do something either following that or something just way out there. Like, man, dude, Jason would look cool if he wore this shit. Maybe I'll do that. That might be kind of cool. Yeah, I deserved most of the ass whoopings I got. I tell you what. You got your ass beat with a chancla? Hell yeah, dude. Straight up. That's the good thing about like grandparents and parents, like the old school shit, if they had an extension cord, if they had a spatula, if they had a shoe, your ass was getting beat with it straight up. And it wasn't like, all right, time for your ass whooping. And then it was like, okay, here's the belt. It was like, wait, what'd you say? and they pick up whatever was right next to them, and it was like you're like, oh my god, that's the cord to the clock. What? Oh, I still feel it on my legs, dude. Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, do a grandpa costume. Hell yeah, dude. An ass whooping grandpa costume. I should. Michael Voorhees, CS5. I got a question. What's your question, dog? Let's see. This is from Sora Sokia. I made a part 5, a part 7, a part 9 mask out of a Walmart hockey mask. Dude, you are legend. um, I want to attempt that, but I'm scared. So if you were able to do that, legend. Too legend. See here. If you don't do a Karate Kid skeleton costume, can you at least do a Jason mask? The Karate Kid costume, the skeleton, that's actually really easy. Honestly, I've watched the Karate Kid, even like Cobra Kai. If you watch Cobra Kai, they do a little flashback of that. But like the skeleton costumes, you can pick up real cheap, 15, $20 sometimes. Even like the morph suits or skeleton costumes, and you paint your face and you do the skeleton stuff. I could easily do that for $25. I think it's because it's not really challenging, is why I really haven't done stuff like that. I mean, like the Kenny Rydell and the Chad, those are themed toward Friday the 13th. So, to go something down that road, I could probably do. It wouldn't be much of a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So this is to touch base back with what Hack and Slash is stating. So as far as like additional tutorials for the CS5 costumes, I would love to do a Leon Kennedy. I love Leon from Part 4, especially Leon Kennedy, dude. Like from a video game, like he would be my hero, even though it's kind of camp, but I mean, like Leon's so dope. I would love to do a Leon Kennedy costume, and I could probably do it relatively cheap. I mean, I'm starting to work out a lot more now, and once I get like totally ripped, I'll do the Leon Kennedy. That's a promise, because that is something definitely I want to do like so badly. In my physical appearance now, I could probably do it. I mean, I'm not a big dude. I could probably pull it off, but I want to have that nice, good shape, because like that shit he wears is super tight, and like it shows all the business, and I want my business to be tight, because Leon's my hero, straight up, and I gotta do him justice. But I'm definitely gonna be doing the Dr. Salvador chainsaw guy costume. I already got 90% of the costume, even more so. Probably got like 99% of the costume already done. I'm working on like 1.5 things, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. To make it respectful toward Dr. Salvador. So definitely. Okay, see here. What's your favorite scene from the Friday the 13th movies? I love the shower scene in Part 4 where Doug gets his face crushed in hardcore. That's sick. That's a great, great scene. I love that scene. I mean, that's also a really good kill. I think a great scene. There's a lot of great scenes, especially in Part 4. There's a lot of good scenes because it was done so well. I think a pretty funny scene was Part 6, where that misogynistic dude at the beginning, where they're doing the paintball, and he's pissed because he got shot by a woman, right? And he's got the machete and he's swinging it, and then he swings it back, and Jason grabs his arm and flings him, and he smacks the tree, and then Jason kind of holds the arm up like that. Love that scene. You know what? I'm going to recreate that. You guys want me to recreate that scene with the arm and his hand, Jason looking at it? I love that scene. It's just like, it's at that moment Jason kind of realizes how powerful he is, and he's like, so wow, I did this. Like, it's kind of one of those things, If you got a question, ask it. I'll try to get to it as best I can. What is your favorite and least favorite campsite or locations in Friday the 13th? It's so funny if you watch the movies, and so I lived in upstate New York, so I was around trees a lot. And when you look at the Friday the 13th movies, I noticed the trees, like some of the trees that they're around, it doesn't have the same continuity. The Friday the 13th movies don't have a lot of continuity, But what bothers me the most, not necessarily that the campsites are so different, but the trees are so different. It's supposed to be the same camp redesigned, but the trees and the foliage are different. Some will have like spruce or, some sort of like ponderosa pines. And then some will actually have like maple or cedar trees. And I'm just like, what the fuck? That's what bothers me the most is there's big continuity differences. Now, I do understand forests will have different, species of trees, but over the course of like 30 years, you're not going to get that big a difference in the exact same location. So if this is Camp Crystal Lake. This is the camp right here. Well, why are all these trees like entirely different species of trees? That's what bothers me the most, or the least, when they do the locations. But as far as um, like I I love part four. Part four is my favorite Friday the 13th movie, but being as it wasn't by the lake, that bothered me a little bit. I did like the aspect with the family, the Jarvis family, and then the horny teenagers across the way, but it wasn't by the lake. And that's what bothered me a lot about that one. Um, Part seven, I got it. I understand it, but you can tell that lake was something totally different. That didn't look like a lake. That looked like a backwater marsh, honestly. And so that bothered me there too. So yeah. You just watched Friday the 13th Vengeance. That's Z Savage Glitch. Good. Okay, good. Okay, I passed a lot of stuff here. I want to do a Pamela Voorhees costume. I really do. It would look a little weird me dressing up as Pamela Voorhees. I'm such a huge fan. It ain't gonna bother me as long as it ain't gonna bother you guys. And if it does bother people, screw them. But the thing is like Pamela started it all. Like she is the proud, protective mother. And I've been trying to find the shirt or something close to it. As far as like a wig or something, I could pull that off. I mean, I do have female friends that said that they're willing to wear costumes for me, like from the video games or like certain characters from the movies. So maybe I can have one of them wear the Pamela costume. So at least at that level of continuity, it would be same. And maybe I can have them in the Pamela costume and I can wear like the Jason part 7 costume or something. So it'd look kind of, I don't know, more, I guess, accurate, but I have no problem at all wearing the costume because I'm such a mega fan. And I mean, Pamela's like Norman Bates wore fucking mom's clothes and he's a, revered psycho, psycho killer. But yeah, but as far as like, in the movie Vengeance, again, this is going to be a spoiler. I'm going to spoil a part in Vengeance. So at the beginning of the original Friday the 13th, the two counselors, they go upstairs, right, to fool around. And then you're led to believe that Pamela Voorhees went up there and murdered them, right? You're led to believe that. I'm still led to believe that. If you watch the movie Friday the 13th Vengeance, this movie right here, Pamela didn't kill those two counselors. It was Jason's dad, Elias Voorhees, who killed those two counselors. So that kind of irked me a little bit there, but I'm like, whatever. They broke heavy continuity with that. I'm still a little irked about that, but because I still feel that Pamela did those murders because it was more justified there. So yeah, in Vengeance, Elias Voorhees killed those two counselors. So yeah. Do you hurt wild animals? Do I hurt wild animals? No. I've hunted animals because we needed food to live. But do I hurt? I love animals. I have dogs. I love dogs. And if anybody hurt my dogs, I'd kill them. Maybe I won't kill them. Yeah. I would definitely hurt them and call the cops. So my dogs they're like people to me. I treat them like people. And that's probably the wrong thing to do, but I love my dogs. I do want to make a fan film. I really do. Um, I, I mean, I have access to wooded areas. I've gotten permission to film on locations before. If you look at my part 2 costume tutorial, I've actually filmed in a slightly wooded area. I got permission to film there. I don't really like that area too much, but I want to own a piece of property in the woods where I have trees. Access to water would be great. I'm not going to be too picky about that, but I would like to do some filming up there. And if once I do get that, I do get a Jason Shack, I would like to make a fan film. Maybe have you guys come up, adults. I'm not going to have children come up. Some of you guys, if you're over the age of 18, maybe come up and be in my fan film, my stupid, garbage, cheesy, terrible, I'm not going to pay you fan film. I'll pay you with pizza. I'll pay you with, we can have a barbecue or we can have roast some hot dogs over a campfire. That's how I'll pay you. But it'd be one of those things. And I absolutely want to film that. I want to be up there. It is 10 o'clock, everybody. And I know I didn't answer a lot of questions. And for that, I do apologize. I'm actually, this sounds very egocentric of me to say this. I usually go to the gym at 10 o'clock at night because nobody's there and I can get my workout in and stuff. And so that's something I definitely don't want to deviate from because I'm totally excited. I've been working out pretty heavily for about 3 months. You guys can't tell. But I'm really proud that I can see results because I've battled weight my entire life, and the colder it gets, the more food I want to consume. So working out is a great alternative to kind of counteracting that. So have I ever shot a bear? No, I've never shot a bear. I've shot a deer. I've shot coyotes because they were killing my animals. I used to live on a farm. I've shot coyotes. I've hunted squirrels. I've trapped squirrels, beaver, things of that nature. But yeah, by time I acquire said property and I get everything established, it might be a few years. But yeah, so yeah, it's getting late for everybody and it is after 10. And again, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to contact or respond to a lot of you guys' questions. But if you guys do make fan films, if you guys do make, stuff like that, let me know. I want to check that out. And once I get this Elgato thing situated, I can start streaming that and we can all react to your guys' little fan films. And, it promotes a little bit of subscribers and a little bit of viewage your direction. So I would love to go to Ohio one day, Mike. And if I ever do get a chance to go to Ohio, either through work, I do travel quite a bit through my job. But if I ever get a chance to go to Ohio, at any part in Ohio, I will hit you up. I'll be like, bro, whatever we got to do, let's meet up. Let's grab something to eat. Let's get a burger or something like that, dude. And it'll be my treat. I'll treat you to dinner. How about that? So hopefully, hopefully I get that opportunity in the future. And then you can see me for who I really am. You're like, oh, you are nothing like who you are on YouTube. You're an asshole. I know, I'm a total jerk. You're going to be like, I fucking hate you, dude. Now, hopefully that's not the case. But so yeah, we are going to wrap this up. I'll try to do another live stream at some point in the future. Again, I can't predict when I want to do this stuff. I got more costumes coming up. Monday, I'll do a video and you guys can vote which costume I'm going to do next. And then maybe Wednesday to Friday, we'll do a submission as far as you guys submit your ideas on mask suggestions for the official CS5 Unmasked mask that we'll do that limited edition on. So we are going to wrap this up right now. So until next time, this is CS5 signing out, and I hope to see you in the next video.